Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 820th stream. I'm so glad that you're all here, and I am so glad that we're actually live now. I also feel like, did I bump? Yeah, I did. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. I'm going to slowly slide down the audio. It's a little bit hotter than I was expecting, and that's because I bumped it. I bumped my fader. Let me just double check that I got my audio set correctly. Give me just a moment here. That right there ought to do it. I think that's much better. That's more like the huge right there. So yeah, my apologies. Anyway, yeah. Hey everyone and welcome. So I really am glad that you're here. Chronolock, who struts into the chat with high confidence. Unfortunately, Chrono's ego increased the size of his head and it's now stuck in the entrance. So unfortunate. And then when Pixel Knight, walking out of a blue police box with a dark blue coat and an aggressive Scottish accent. I love that. Aggressive Scottish accent. This is not just your average everyday Scottish accent. This is an aggressive Scottish accent. And I'm not even going to attempt it. I'll say it with a standard Pacific Northwest U.S. accent. Some might call it an accident. An accent. Come on, you lads and lassies. Get in the blue box. The Cybermen are invading Scotland. We don't have time to waste. Well, technically we do since it's a time machine, but still. Anyways, and Animate Barrel, so good to have you here. Can we play Crystal Chronicles sometimes? That would be great. Now, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the 3DS game? Or are you talking about the one that's now on the Switch? You know, the original that was out on the Game Boy that's now on that? I don't know. Anyways, meant to ask, this is Chrono directing to Pixel Knight, meant to ask if you've heard of Captain Ultra. That's exciting. If you couldn't tell, I was doing a 12th Doctor from the Doctor Who joke. Pixel Knight, I couldn't tell, because I've never watched Doctor Who. And Animate Barrel has the one on the Switch. That would be a good one. Well, listen, I think we can make that happen. And Animate Barrel, I've been considering how we might be able to make a few special rewards, you know, like award tier things, you know, channel point unlocks and so on. And I think I do want to bring back the playing of a community selected game. Again, I'm really excited to sort of experiment and do some new things, adventure out, not be beholden to the safe games, even though I love those. I mean, I'm always going to go back to some of them, but there were times in this last year, looking back, where I forgo a game I really wanted to play on stream or something I wanted to do on stream because of fear that the community wouldn't be interested. And listen, I don't know if this is just a fluke or what. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has been so supportive the last couple streams. I'm blown away. I mean, even just now, I just checked, and you can see it right here. Super Nintendo Bros followed. I'm blown away. I think we've had already a dozen or so new friends of Mana in just the first 12 days of January. Absolutely astonishing in my estimation, because so often, especially if I'm playing games that are more obscure or doing things like, you know, when I was cleaning NES games, you know, people don't come to that. But the fact that we met new people is really exciting. So anyway, I'm very, very grateful to all of you. I don't know. Hey, Faso Jr., welcome. How's it going? So I don't know, you know, what the future is going to hold, but I will tell you this. This was a TBD stream, right? I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I apologize, first and foremost, for being delayed today. It was meant to start 15 minutes ago, and I got a 15-minute late start to this stream, in part because I misjudged my setup time. I had one component missing because I did need to change something around. but also because I was enjoying a fantastic dinner. Ms. Man and I decided to try HelloFresh so that we don't have to do the meal. Well, I'll admit, I actually am terrible at that. Ms. Manna is the much better cook among us, but the meal planning and the thinking of what we want, it's tough. So we're trying HelloFresh, and anyways, we had a wonderful, delicious dinner. It was absolutely wonderful. And I'm getting ready. I'm going away for the weekend. So I was kind of getting ready for that big day. And so the reason I bring this up is I was thinking about what will I stream tonight? There was an idea. And let me tell you what that idea was. We almost did this, except for the fact that it doesn't work for Dash Magnum. But be on the lookout, because the stream that Dash and I have planned is we are going to do a deep dive into the fantastic Star Wars series Andor. I've now watched it twice through. First solo, no pun intended, and second with Ms. Manna, and it's a really, really enjoyable series. So we watched that recently, Ms. Manna and I thought, shoot, I'm really excited about this, and I reached out to Dash. We talked about it. We do want to make a stream of really dissecting the series, looking at its place in Star Wars, approaching it from both the perspective of a fan and sort of a critic, to think about its storytelling, to think about how it tells a story in a specific era of Star Wars, which is interesting because it's telling a story that we both know the beginning and the end of. And yet it does something really interesting. So we're going to look at this. We're going to spend some time. We're going to have some Andor clips and things like that. Anyways, unfortunately, we did not get to do that tonight because I reached out to Dash and he reminded me that he had other plans tonight. So that ended that. So I changed gears and I thought, what do I really want to do tonight? Well, you know what I want to do? And I'll get right into it here. What I really want to do, because last stream was so fun with the handheld, the Playdate by Panic, I wanted to do some of this. Wow, look at that. Right here. The new 2DS XL that I have that has a capture card in it, which does mean, we're not going to be playing it like this. I promise you. I assure you that. But I wanted to show you, this thing does exist, and we have the camera set up, which is kind of nice, so I can show you. And with the secondary cam, I can actually show you some of the unique things on some of the games where you're using the stylus and stuff like that. But we do, in fact, have a new 2DS XL physical hardware right there in front of us, which will only become more exciting as time goes by, because I think you know this. I think you're well aware of this. But I create these little scenes and things like this. I love it. I enjoy this. But, I could do something like this. And now, look, you can see it in all its resplendent glory right there. Except not, because for some reason it's frozen. Hold on, we can fix that. I don't know why it's frozen. That's peculiar and odd. Let's fix that really quickly. I assume it's probably just an issue with the let's see, deactivate and activate. There we go. That was easy enough. And then, in theory, if everything goes right, we can snap our fingers again. Hey, and look, see, you can actually see the hand cam now. So if I were to do something with the stylus, I can do that. So that's that. My apologies, though, to poor Chrono, who says, or Chrono, who points out, they snap a finger and missiles launch into the sky. It's only a concern if it comes back down. Good point. Pixel Knight says, yes, I have seen this guy, this Captain Ultra. He was in that mediocre Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. But then Pixel says, oh, wrong Captain Ultra. This looks fine. Hearing Captain Ultra and Tokusatsu, I thought he was going to be an obscure version of Ultraman. So I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't know these things. But what I do know is that this whole thing, this screen, this activity log is going wild because if you're not aware, if you blow on the screen or make noise like hello, the little activity log, or this is true of any application or game on the system, the little icon starts spinning around. It's kind of a nice, completely unnecessary feature of the 3DS. Anyways, how are y'all doing? And Foso1 Jr., thank you so much for being here. And thanks again to everybody who's new, and anyone who is new. Please kick back, relax, feel free to lurk. If you want to chat and ask me questions, feel free to do that. And if anybody's curious or missed it, I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. And I'm super excited that we get to hang out today and play some of these games because I like them. I think they're fun, and I hope you do too. I've got some new ones here, okay? So if I were to get the stylus here, which, by the way, if you don't know, this is my little cable for audio, and then this is the little stylus right there. It's kind of a smaller one, but tucks in neatly right in there. Let's just take a look and see what games we've got, shall we? Let's do that. So we have a few new ones on here, which I'll get to in a moment. Right here. So what I did, I suppose I can also just do this so you can really get in close and see. I actually went ahead. Oh, I did get Attack of the Friday Monsters, which as you can see up there. But down here, see these little packaged ones? It says unwrap. That's what I want to unpack today. I did get a few new ones. Now it does show you on the top screen, see Game & Watch Chef. So what I actually picked up was the some of the Game & Watch games on the system. Why, you might ask? Really simply because I really enjoy the Game & Watch games. You know, I've been playing some of these. I've been playing some of the NES cartridges, and simple games are fun. So let's unpack this. Let's just go ahead and play it. This is Chef. It's a goofy little game. Why not, right? Let's just go in. We're gonna play a bunch of stuff. Doesn't matter. We're just diving right in, and we're gonna try the games on here. Now this is. You'll notice this is actually a 3DS game. So even though, or sorry, a DS is a DSiWare game. So even though we're playing this on a 2DS, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch over here. We're gonna switch over to this. Boom. No, not that. That's my old 3DS. Hold on. We're gonna switch over to something different. We're gonna switch over to this. Boom. No, that's upside down. What are we gonna do? We're gonna switch over to this. 18th time is the charm. There we go. Took us a minute. And obviously you wouldn't, this isn't really fair either because you wouldn't be playing on a standard DS. You know what we're going to do? all of that mess aside, we're going to actually go back to the 2DS. That's what we're going to do. Why not? All right. So let's try this. This is going to be Game & Watch Chef. What do you think? We're going to do Game B. Start. And, I mean, these are simple games, right? So, all right, here we are. We're just trying... Oh, hold on a second. I already messed up. What? Hold on a second. Let's see here. So, what are the buttons? So, I didn't even catch this, but I'm thinking... Okay, so that's movement. Okay. Hold on. Let's continue. I've got 2. A great score of 2. Let's try this again. I think... Oh, no. This really is. It's just movement. I've been overthinking it. But, see, I have a pan. I have one pan, so I got it. There we go. Okay. All right. I get you. All right. That's it. And I think, yeah. And so then I can use both sides of the 3DS, or in this case, the new 2DS XL. So I can use the A button, for example. Oh, man, when the little mouse got me. Darn. Okay. All right, but I'm up to 21. All right. All right. Now it's important that we play some of these. You know why? There is a Game Boy game. It's a Game Boy Advance game. It's a collection of all of the Game & Watch games. And it has as an unlockable bonus the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch game. So why, you might ask, is that significant? Well, it's because I want to play that as I'm trying to play, believe it or not, still through all the Zelda games. So I gotta try and get to that. But anyways, chat about Godzilla. How has everyone's night been? What have you been up to? Have you had a lovely evening? Have you been watching anything? Are you excited for the weekend? Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, Chrono, really? So Chrono is talking about the newly released Mario and Zelda Game & Watch systems. These are the anniversary collections. And you haven't actually gotten into those. Do you plan on trying them out, Chrono? You don't plan on playing them. Okay. I mean, to be fair, you don't really need to if you have access to any of the other numerous ways to play those games. But man, I do find those little devices to be really fun. I've played them a fair amount. My plan is soon, behind me, I'll have my little handheld display shelf, and I want to display them there. I think that would be a nice way to highlight them. And I got them as really more of a novelty, I admit. You know, I didn't need them either. I have the original games. But there's some clever little things. So I will highlight those systems at some point. How's that, Chrono? I'll have to highlight the systems themselves and just kind of give a little bit of an example of some of the clever bonuses that they put in, just the Easter eggs, as they call them. That way you don't have to feel like you're missing out. You've probably seen them online anyway, but... Oh my gosh, is that true there, Pixel Knight? Yeah, all right. I'll have to go ahead and do that. Especially if you're not planning on opening up the system. Because honestly, if you haven't opened them by now, you know, you might as well save them in the packaging. I don't know if you can still find them. There was a time, maybe a few months ago, that I still could find them in stores, but it's been a while since then. Hey, we got to 70. All right, we're starting to do better in this game. I kind of dig this. We really don't need to have... Ah, there we go. 84. We almost... Oh, wait, can we get to 88? If we can get to 88, we'll go into the future, you know? Hey, there we go. Oh, man. Ah! I'm starting to feel the rhythm and the groove here. Oh, you were working on a video script, Pixel Knight? Nice. Hey, we got to 100. And you... and you share a birthday with the third Doctor? Neato. Well, that's cool. All right, one more time. Let's see if we can beat 103. I have a feeling we can't, but let's see. Well, that's cool. So anyway, yeah, no, this is this is a pretty basic game, right? But I like basic games. I could spend a long time playing these. And I tell you, one of the things I want to do is play some Atari games. I think I mentioned I picked up some new Atari 2600 games, and I have the Atari 50th collection, and so it is the 50th anniversary of the company, which is wild to think about. And I suppose related, Atari, of course, known for their arcade cabinets. I just posted in our Discord this video I watched. It came out yesterday. And this pretty nice YouTube personality, I'd never come across any of his videos before, was building an arcade cabinet for his nephew. And he was a prop maker, which made it especially interesting because he added a bunch of really cool decorative elements to this arcade cabinet. So I was really impressed. It was a Star Wars arcade cabinet, which of course the Atari Star Wars cabinet is a very famous one. And he made a lot of these Star Wars, like what you see, the trappings of stuff, the stuff that looks Star Wars, right? There's a certain look to the galaxy. And he added that to the arcade. And he made it for his nephew, which he was very proud of his nephew and hoping that he would enjoy it. And it made me think about my own nephew, who watches specifically Minecraft streams of mine, although could potentially pop in from time to time. And my sister-in-law mentioned that if he's watching, she'll use the hashtag nephew of mana. But he's a lovely young man. He and his brother. I have two nephews, but one in particular interested in Minecraft and gaming. So, and I know that our friends. Chrono has to head to bed. All right, Pong, do it now. Retro Rewind says that's what I'll have to do. Oh man. But Animate Barrel, I know you recently got some Lego for your nephew. How did your nephew respond to I believe it was the alligator or the frog? Can't remember now. And a snake, I think it was, Legos that you got. And I promise you this, I saw some announcements for the new Legos, Lego Mario sets that are coming out. And I will be streaming Lego Mario. But what I decided is that I do need to make a few adjustments to my stream setup in order to do that. Because one issue is that I don't have a ton of space. Oh, yeah, 160, I'll take it. Not bad. So I want to kind of make sure that I can get the camera up a little more maybe, or set it to be the wide angle, and then I can have more of an area to work with. So hang tight on that, but we'll see. Okay. Chrono says, I'm seriously dozing. I'm heading to bed later all. No worries. I get it. You have a lovely night. Sleep well, Chrono. Do good and be well. Retro Rewind Pod, by the way, I'm going to give you a shout out. More eclectic handhelds. Exactly, Gar. You got it. We're going to give a shout out to you as well. But Retro Rewind Pod, thank you so much for being here. If you don't know, there's a fantastic podcast, puppets and chat and conversations. Retro Rewind, lovely, lovely guy. Please check out the channel. And we also have Gar. If you like RPGs, boom. And both are family friendly, so you can't go wrong. It's pretty good. Currently streaming BPM, bullets per minute. I don't know that one. Animate Brell says, one of my nephews loved the Lego set, the other was meh on it. Hey, what are you gonna do? I get it. It's not unheard of, sadly. But yeah. And you're most welcome for that shout out there. So, but anyways, here we are back to this, and I'm gonna just point out we got a game over. I think that's good enough time to hit the old home button, boop, and close that software, boop, oops, there we go. And hey, you can see me. Hey, you can see my chin. Wah, wah, wah. You can see the GoPro that is blue taped to a microphone stand. Funny enough, yeah, it is. It's blue taped. Literally, this is blue taped to a microphone stand. It's a little embarrassing, but the reason is I don't have the right adapter. Or in fact, I do, but it's used for my phone here. So what I've ordered the correct pieces so that I actually can connect it, hopefully, to this, and I think it'd be good. So, New Leaf was on the 3DS, right? Any chance we could peek at that? Absolutely, we could. If you are kind of like, I don't want to see any more Game & Watch stuff, you can see I got a bunch more Game & Watch. Mario's Cement Factory could be an interesting one, as there's a connection between the Mario Cement Factory game and the Penguin game on the Playdate. So I kind of want to show that off. But yeah, otherwise, I don't think I got anything. Maybe this one? But I don't think I got anything you didn't see before. Bird and Beans, I also got to get a version of this on the Playdate. Otherwise, yeah, I'm looking here. This may be new, the Mighty Flip Champs. I haven't checked that one out yet. The bottom row here are sort of my virtual console games. They're the games, that are for older systems. So these are like the retro stuff, right? But there are a whole bunch more up here that we can take a look at. But yeah, in fact, this right here is Animal Crossing New Leaf. So we could take a look at that. We could take a look. Also, we could play Mario Kart 7 because I love that game. But, what are you going to do? You mentioned specifically wanting to see Animal Crossing New Leaf. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and show that we are playing New Leaf. Hey, see, there's me again. And look, see there again, that's the blue taped GoPro. I'm a little nervous. Mictron! Oh man, this brings back memories. Goodness. Yes. Yes, indeed, Mictron. And Mictron, good to see you. And you're more than welcome for that shout out on Twitter. And here's a shout out in person, Mictron. And yeah, thank you so much for all of the support and for that raid. It was a massive, massive stream, and I'm so grateful for that. And oh, nice. Yeah, Pixel Knight talking about some costumes and stuff. Let me actually go back. Pixel Knight said the closest thing I have done is make an Egon from Ghostbusters costume by ripping the stuff off of an official costume and putting them on some overalls and buying some glasses. Didn't have a proton pack. I had to use my backpack. But it sounds like it worked, and that's the important thing. Got a lot of compliments at school despite a lot of cooler costumes. Someone went as Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. That's fun. And Mictron Gaming, I do want to let you know, I saw this last stream right here. And so Mictron says, may I have a prayer for my girlfriend? She has had leg surgery. This would have been a couple of days back. This would have been Monday, I guess. And Mictron, I did indeed include all of you in my prayers on once I got that daily prayers. So, but since you're here now, I'll take a moment here and just offer another prayer. So, if you'll all join me here really quickly. And, in whatever way you feel comfortable, if you are a part of a tradition which prays, please, if you are not, you feel more comfortable, just a moment to express your best wishes in chat or what have you, please do. I myself am a Roman Catholic Christian, so I will pray as in that tradition. So, in the name of the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Good and gracious God, please, I ask that Mictron's girlfriend recover swiftly, that the surgery on her leg may lead to many happy, healthy walks, runs, and other such activity in the future. May all who care about her be at peace during this time of recovery and able and willing to be able to support her. And for Mictron, during this time, I offer him up that he might be a source of support for his girlfriend, and also find comfort himself as he worries about someone he loves. We ask all of this in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So, Mictron, my friend, that is for you and your girlfriend, and all of you. So, there you go. I believe in the big man upstairs. BFF, Mictron. I love it. And Metal Ryan Cluster, heyo, how's it? Bad timing or no? No worries, Metal Ryan Cluster. No, we were just offering up some prayers for Mictron. Metal Ryan Cluster, lovely to have you here. Amen for Metro Rewind Pod. and lovely to have all of you here. And yeah, no, not at all. It's never a bad time. Like I say, I pray in the tradition that I am a part of, and I invite everyone whenever I'm praying for someone. If you're someone who prays, join in. If you're not, if you want to express your whatever it may be, condolences, hopes, wishes for that person in the chat, feel free. So, but no, it's never a bad time to arrive. You're like a wizard. You come precisely on time. So going back now to this, because I know Animate Barrel wants to see. Let's continue. I'm nervous. It's been a while. Metal Ryan Cluster chilling, doing good. Getting excited for the end of the week. Good evening, Mayor Brian. I love it. That's so good. Good evening, Mayor Brian. In Koshire, that's the name of the island I spent so much time on. Or the town, the village, whatever they call it. It's been a while. Goodness. And, oh no, my time is off. Look at that. I did not notice it until just now. But I'm an hour off because I did not change my 3DS with the change in time for daylight saving time. I guess we probably will just have to deal with that fact for right now. But maybe after I play this, I'll adjust it. Unfortunately, it will show an hour off for this game. But that's how it works, right? Got the Northern Light. Perfect timing. Yeah, this is great. Shall we get started? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, we should get started. So let's... All right, Isabel, you can get me all set up. And let's see. Where have you been, Mayor? It's been 5 years. We thought you were dead, Pixel Knight says. All right, all set. Oh, it's been forever since you were last here. I was worried about that. I knew that she was gonna mention it, and it's okay. I'm so glad you were doing that, Isabel. It has been a while. I've seen you on the island, but I'm glad to be back in Koshire. Indeed. All right, I am. So let's see here. Hey, look at that, Pixel Knight. It's actually the correct time for me. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay. Oh, and I just right back to, clicking the right buttons, it's muscle memory is what it is. I just go here and it's like, boop, even though that's not the feel of New Leaf, that's just exactly what I do. So, oh man, do I have any letters in here? I do, and I have a couple of things there. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I don't think I have a full mailbox. It's just a couple, okay. Let's take a look now. So, from our mom, let's read this. Dear Brian, guess what I put on my toothbrush in the morning day? Wait. Oh, guess what I put on my toothbrush in my morning days? I almost brushed my teeth with your dad's foot cream. Mom, gross. Close call. Mom, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Oh wait, I have to get the present as well. Campground. Hi, Brian. Here's the Kiki and Lala wand you ordered back at the campground. We appreciate your business, brother. Peace. Campground mail order. Okay. So let's go ahead and nab that present real quickly. From Mom, we've got another present here. Did you brush your teeth? It's a lot of teeth brushing. Mom, are you trying to tell me something? I don't know. Metal Ryan Cluster, my night is going well, thank you. And Pixel Knight's comment here may not make sense, but it says, but it's regarding the 5 years absence. Did you brush your teeth, comb your hair, wash your face? Have you made yourself presentable? If not, use this. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on a second. I was going to change to New Leaf here. Let's go to New Leaf. There we go. All right. I believe. Can anyone confirm that that the stream originated with the correct thing? I don't know the correct name. Retro, right? It should have. Hopefully. Anyway. Also, that or that villager does not look familiar to me. So, anyways, we'll have to check. And then from the post office, looks like we've got we got a total of 99,999 bells and interest. You don't see that anymore, do you? It said retro. Okay, good. Now I just changed it to the new game here. But let's go ahead and toss this. What are the other things we have from Yuka, Pietro, post office? Oh, what does this say? More bells there, and then Brian from the past. Now here, I wanna check this out, but I'm actually first. I don't wanna show off something that might be too personal. I had a habit of actually sharing personal things here, so we're gonna go ahead and go to this screen for a moment, and I'm gonna read this, and I may censor it, but let's see here. Oh. You know what? I will show it, as it just so happens. Look at this, my friends. To the future Brian. Okay? And maybe I need to zoom in on this. Dearest Brian, what positive memories from your life are wrapped in this game? And that's not a question, that's a statement. No, that's true. There are so many positive memories from my life. Please continue to do good and be well. Me, husband, father, son, from Brian. That is what I wrote myself. And you know what? Honestly, that is pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Shoot. Wow. Definitely something to consider. I played a lot of this game, and there are a lot of memories of things that happened during this, and I'm a little moved. I'm moved by that, right? Animate Barrel. And look, hey, I got a baby's hat. I mean, yeah, Mana Sprout was born. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Well, let's continue to explore. We've got all kinds of clover now. It appears, let's see, I can kind of count this up, but let's see here. So we've got, if I use the stylus, it might be easier here, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses plus that one. I believe you could have 10, or was it only 9? Are we missing an island resident? I guess, or sorry, I keep saying an island resident, not an island resident, but you know what I'm talking about. But look at those northern lights. Wow, how cool. And Metal Ryan Cluster, my night is going well as well. Yeah, I think, just hanging out, having fun, looking at some old games. I think this is a good way to do it. So, wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. So we've got Flip. Are you Brian? Is that Brian? When did you come back? Everyone was worried about you, What kind of mayor just up and disappears all of a sudden? Oh, I suppose you forgot we're workout partners too, huh? I've been brushing up my skills this whole time while waiting for you to come back. All right, then, we can resume our training, and Koshar can get back to normal Lammy Day. A lot of my friends say Lammy Day because of a few favorites, but yeah. So anyway, dear Brian, this is you from the future. Don't have a 3DS stream when the eShop is closing. It somehow leads to the creation of an army of cyborg ferrets that want to destroy England. Glad I didn't get that one, Pixel Knight. Glad I didn't get that one. Let's chat with Flip once more. What you need now? What's up? Did you see the aurora? Amazing. Yes, indeed. Auroras are like the winter equivalent of summer fireworks. I want the show to keep on going. Go! Oh man, I love this music. All right, let's talk to this guy. Who is this Hopper, huh? Are you new around here? What? It's been a while since I moved here, like forever ago. Wow. Yeah, I don't remember Hopper. Hopper, who moved out? Shoot, Hopper. Slushy, yeah. Okay. Today I thought I'd try something a little different and wear some sporty clothes, but tag is itching so bad. Have you ever experienced that? Oh man, I hate when the tag on a shirt itches. Oof, no fun. So yeah, I wasn't just imagining it. That was a new island resident. Oh, this appears to be our friend Mira. All right, Pixel Knight. Been a little while. What? Dr. B? No way, I figured you'd move to another planet or something. You've been gone 1 year. Wow. We all just assumed you were long gone. You big goofball. You had us all worried. Hurry up and let everyone know you're back, Stardrop. Oh, man. Yo, Dr. B, you get around, eh, Stardrop? I guess, I don't know. I'm bored. The other day, I ate a totally rotten cherry. Mira, hate when that happens. Still not sure how I didn't notice it till I ate it, but I've lost confidence in my senses. I guess, yeah. Can I bring you a cherry? I may have a cherry, actually, Mira. Let me check. So, yeah, that's cool. And if not, I can get you one. A group of ferrets is called a business sometimes, Pixel Knight says. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, wait, are those cherries or lychee? That's lychee. Hold on. Do I have cherries? Cherries, cherries, cherries. Apples, apples, apples. Oranges, cherries. Boop. There we go. Grab those. There we are. All right, Mira. I brought it. Yeah, I got some cherries. Here you go. And, oh, and they're not grouped automatically. That's funny. Confirm. Open up and down the hatch. Are these better cherries? Oh, good. They're delish. All right. Good to hear. Ooh, I get a thank you. Looks like some wallpaper. Oh, it's the cabin wall. Nice. All right. Pixel Knight says, yes, job interviewer. I have owned a business since I was pretty young. It's a pet business. Kappa. Well said. Well said. I think I can actually, well, let me show you this here. Boop, boop. I can go ahead. I need to work on a smoother transition for that, but I should be able to just drag, say, whoop, drag this over to that, boop, and there you go. So, that's a fun little thing. Okay. My hair is a mess. It's all askew, but it'll do. All right, let's see here. I keep seeing Flip. I want to see some other people. Man, you know, I really still feel like the circle pad was a pretty smart idea on Nintendo's part. It worked pretty well. Heck, some might argue it works better than the Joy-Con. Do you remember the early renders of the... Oh, I don't have a shovel. Darn, I gotta go get a shovel. You know, I'm gonna go home and get a shovel, and then I'll come back here. But do you remember the early renders of the Wii U? Does anyone remember this? So the early renders of the Wii U was fascinating because the analog sticks weren't actually analog sticks. It was, in fact... let's take a few of these out. They were circle pads, much like the 3DS. And I really think that's kind of cool. I wonder what it would have been like. Now, the Wii U gamepad actually works extremely well. I like the feel of it. So maybe I wouldn't actually suggest altering it, but It was pretty it's pretty cool. Hey, look at me. look at me. Hey, it's KK Disco. Heck yeah. Let's crank that. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-do. I do love me some KK Disco. It's bopping. So I can go into my storage, right? I think that's how it works. Gotta remember what I put where. My storage, I spent so long organizing this storage. Yeah, and I have a feeling any tools are going to be at the very, very end. But I'm still going to go through. You can see I actually have things sorted by items. Ooh, I actually have some gems there. Fruit. Somebody actually gave me this this glitched fruit here. This is glitched durians, glitched perfect oranges. They basically what that means is that it always gives you an orange or durian. I'm not sure how I got those, to be honest, but I got them. I got them. So there you go. Yeah, those right there. But we also have, here we go, some flour, some cake, little odds and ends, mittens that someone lost. Here we go. Here are our tools. The old silver tools. That's what it is, right? I guess let's go ahead and I do have a golden net too. Let's grab maybe those. And with the hay, you know, we might want to go fishing as well. And just in case, if we do end up getting if we do end up getting anything coming from the sky, I want to be prepared. So that way we are prepared. Okay. So that's going to be on the sixth one there, and it looks like, yeah, we have a few more places for storage. Let's go ahead and head out of there. This is also cute. Animate Barrel says, oh my goodness, Bettina's here. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. All right, Bettina, what is up? Hello. What? That's awesome. Oh, man. Desert Channel 7 is gifting a sub. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Metal Ryan Cluster. Desert Channel, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thanks to everyone who's here. That is amazing. Let's get some hype in chat. Can we get some emotes there? Oh man. What? Marcelio, what? Marcelio just subscribed with Prime. Thank you. Let's get some hype. We've got all the stuff in here. Thank you. And no problem, Desert Channel 7 says, oh, that is super kind of you. Oh, man. Well, hey, look, you know, I don't know. I feel like I gotta invite in the guest, you know, Bettina. I love Bettina. Bettina's great. Look at this right there. Bettina's glad I'm here, Lemmy Day. We got the hype going on. We got the hype going on right there. Look at that. That is some hype. We got a couple. We got the hype. Mana Sprout, by the way, just got a new it's a suitcase, like a rolling suitcase, the soft shell kind, and it's got unicorns everywhere, and it reminds me a lot of these unicorns. It's actually pretty cool. So Marcelio, it's so good to see you. What is up and what's new? Happy 2023. What is new and exciting for you?
Thanks.
What?
That's generous.
The hype train continues. In fact, no, the hype train just starts. I see it just pop up across my screen right now. Animate Braille says I couldn't help it. It says you have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Have you seen this? It says We're 69% of the way to a hype train. Wow. I gotta figure out a way. I don't know if I can do this. Let me try something here. I feel like this is not gonna work out, but I'm gonna try it anyway. What would happen if I'm on this screen and I bring in... I've never done this. Let's just give it a shot. So, display capture. I want to bring in the laptop display too. Hey, it appears to be working. And then I can go like so. Is this going to work? This might work. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm trying a new thing here, friends. I've never done this before, so it may be a little goofy. But we're gonna give it a shot, cause oh wait, I should bring it over to here, and then bring it to here. Is that gonna be okay? Let's just see. Does that seem right? Okay, so what if I put this up here? Let's try it. And boop, look at that. What do you think? I've never tried it before, so this is the hype train, level 1 hype train. I will put it up there. Feels like it's maybe a little small. I don't know. I haven't done this before, but I always kind of wanted to show the hype train, but I didn't know of a way to do it. I still don't really know. What?
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Oh, man. Animate Barrow with the 100 bits. 75% of the way. Look, you can see the hype train bar right there.
Wow, you just read that.
Oh, snap. That's 100% right there. Oh, and then it appears my cropping was slightly off. But we got a new subscription. Evil Guy. What? What? Hey, this is good. I'm learning things right now. And I suppose I can... What?
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
What? Oh my gosh. Here, I think I can...
Everything
I can do
that has
this.
transpired has done so according to my design. It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
What? Oh my goodness. That is some hype indeed. About to beat your last record. Keep up the support. 33% of the way there. I don't know if that... Can you see that? Gar emote, please. What? What?
Please.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Look at this. Hold on. So what happened is Evil Guy gifted a sub to Scooter. Yes. Oh, and to Memory Martin. Thank you. Gar with the 100 bits. Silent Kitsune with the follow. I missed that in all the hype. Welcome on in. There is some massive hype right now. And I again, this is new. I've never tried kind of cropping this in real time. I think it's working. Hopefully it's looking okay. Because I haven't... It appears originally the bottom of the crop was a little off. But see, this whole thing right here, and look, we are about to beat the last record, so we can keep up the support. It says 39% right there. That's pretty impressive. But even if nothing happens, we've got Retro Rewind Pod having to get to bed. That is okay by me. What?
In honor of Gar.
This is honestly incredible. In honor of Gar, Animate Barrel gifting another 100 bits. Thank you so much. And now at 44. So I don't know. It doesn't show. It used to show like what level that your hype train was at. I don't know if it's still doing that. I don't know how this works. This is all new to me. This is something I've never done before. I should probably make this at some point. Be a little bit more legit and figure out a way to like show it on the stream. Should it be at the bottom, maybe? Desert
Thanks.
Channel, what?
That's generous.
No, Desert Channel.
I got to go, but hopefully I can catch you next time.
Desert Channel, please. Yes, I understand. No problem. I'd love to catch you. You know, of course, it'll be a lot of fun as we were playing some Animal Crossing New Leaf, right? You know, busting this out, right? How cool is that? So we'll play some more of that. Hey, and the bits keep rolling in. That's an appropriate one. with the bits in the bell bag. I love it. Are you serious, everybody? I mean, this tonight has been huge. This is what? Oh my gosh.
Last of my bits. R2FM bag.
Oh, you are too kind right now. That is phenomenal. Oh man, how I can't even I'm trying to like process here. That's a lot of bits. Ooh.
That's generous.
All-time record shattered. It showed it. Somehow I managed to get that up there and it showed a thing. We just shattered an all-time record, setting a new record. Keep going until the clock runs out. We don't have to. Silent Kitsune says it went over 69. That's amazing. That is some hype right there. Thank you all so much. That's a new thing that I've never been able to put that up there. I thought, what the hey, let's see if I can do it real quickly. I think it works. I kind of want to make it a little bit bigger, but at least you can see as stuff happens. You have a red badge here since when? Evil Guy, I think just now. Evil Guy, maybe. Oh my gosh, or was it from before? I don't know. It could have been from before. That's incredible right there, Evil Guy. Since you donated 10,000 bits, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, that is some hype. Wow, hype train success. It says, and what is that? What does that then mean? It says such strong support. Level 1 completed. Wow. All-time record shatter. You've reached new levels of support, it tells me. And Marcelia says, I arrived at a great time. New all-time record set, 72% of level 2. 4 subs, 900 bits. 900 bits, 4 subs. Marcelia says, I am happy to have been a part of that. I am so thankful. And we've got the emotes being delivered to supporters. Again, I got to figure out if there's a way to like capture the... I think you're seeing it in chat, right? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to look into it. I want to see if there's a way to like... Yeah, basically, I want to see if I can get this little bar up here, maybe a little bit more visible, maybe a little more legible, but regardless, I think that worked out cool to be able to share that. And what hype right there, Kitsune! Oh my gosh! And everybody who contributed to that was huge right there. We had, let me just go back here and make sure I didn't miss any huge thing here. So by the way, while I was offline, big thank you to Super Nintendo Bros who followed. Desert Channel 7 gave out a gifted sub. Marcelio resubbed. Animate Barrel cheered 100 bits. Then we had the hype train begin. Animate Barrel cheered another 100 bits. Evil Guy gave out 2 community subs, gifted subs. Gar cheered 100 bits. Animate Barrel cheered 100 bits. Desert Channel cheered 200 bits. Animate Barrel cheered 200 bits. Evil Guy cheered 100 bits. And then we somehow managed to cash in on a level 2 hype train. So some emotes for everyone. How exciting. And Silent Kitsune, yes, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Sneaking on in here amidst all of the hype.
Whoa, thank you. How generous.
Metal Ryan Cluster too. Thank you so much. Well, thank you all. What a cute emote that is. I like that one. That was unexpected and exciting, and I appreciate that a ton. So seriously, thank you, my friends. As Bettina says, I'm glad you're here. And Bettina, I hope you're not too surprised to see me. I was looking at a fish that reminded me of you. So here I am. Okay, Bettina. Bit weird, but whatever. It's all good. I love your tea set. There's nothing like a nice cup of tea with some peanut brittle. Ooh. I do like peanut brittle. I love toffee in general. Some of my favorite candy is toffee. I love like a Toblerone, it has the toffee in it. And here we go. This is what my home looked like in this game. I think it worked pretty well, sort of like an office as you come in. Whoa, we're being raided! Oh, by Dilo!
For raiding out of mana.
Hey, there's some hype. We got the Dilophosaurus 89 in the house. And Dilo, I was lurking in your stream before I had to start mine. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to, that awkwardness of like, well, I gotta go and why? Oh, no reason. I'm starting my stream. Dilo, it was really cool. I enjoyed what I saw. That game was strange. Meat something. That was what you were playing when I was in there. It was what is it called? Meat Madness or something like that. Anyways, and Wandering Thunder, hello. There we go. Oh wow. It's not Wild World, it's actually New Leaf is what it is. But it is a throwback nonetheless. And Dilo, little shout out for you, my friend. It's obscured. It's obscured, so we have to do it again. As the hype dies down, we're gonna show that again. And it was a strange game, but it was entertaining for a bit. Yeah. That's fair. But it was fun to watch you go through that. Hey, Wandering Thunder, no worries. I want to get Wild World and I want to get City Folk. I want to get all the Animal Crossing I've missed, to be perfectly honest, because I started with New Leaf, but I love New Leaf. And so when New Horizons came out, I was all there. But everybody, let's see Dilo one more time there. And Dilo, thank you so much for that raid. Last playing Hades. Okay, yes. So this is a game everybody tells me about. Everyone tells me you gotta check it out, man. I go play it. I haven't done it yet. Time will eventually I will. I promise. But until that time, I don't know. Tonight we had TBD. So what I decided is instead of TBD, we would play some new 2DS XL. So this is my system here. This is the new 2DS XL. I've got a capture card here. You can see plugs in the back, power, and then underneath the IR sensor, there's a perfect spot to put this mini mini USB. Is it mini or micro? I always forget. Anyway, and then of course I have audio plugged in that way, and then I just have all my cables wrangled this way. This works out really well, by the way, to just get cable wrap, and so I like that, and that's how I do this, and it works extremely well. I'm a big fan of coming up with solutions like this. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the things I enjoy about streaming. And I'm really grateful to have this capture card because that was something that the community actually helped for me to be able to get. So you can see right here, I've got my system ready to play, but Bettina's got to get going, so that's all right. I'll show you real quickly the rest of my house. Now, there were things I could have expanded my house, but I didn't. Hey, you can see me. I kept it kind of small because I enjoyed designing small rooms and small spaces. So I really liked this little library area. And of course, I've got the lamp there. I think that was for amiibo cards, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. Cozy little seating area with the globe and everything. So I really had fun making this just look really cool. and suit my tastes, And you'll notice there's no expansion north. I only made the side rooms on the first floor, So here's my kitchen with a nice winter theme and some fresh fruit, Why not? A blender, got to make yourself some tasty treats, on occasion. We can kind of go around here and see what it looks like over here. There we are. I forgot that you use the D-pad to maneuver. I keep wanting to go for the circle stick, but that wasn't a thing. The C stick there. And then we can go over here. All right. Dio says, thanks, buddy. I got to go get dinner with the missus, but I'll be lurking. No worries. You take care. Thank you for that raid. Thanks for trusting your community here with me. Thank you for the kindness on Twitter. Your community has been so kind to me. I mean, I'm so grateful for all the people who've joined in, said hello, and followed. It's meant a lot. For those who are new, my name's Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer. I focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. And this would be my bedroom in Animal Crossing New Leaf. And as you can see, I'm well equipped with the Wii U, the the GameCube, and a CRT up there. So it's a lovely little room for sleeping, for dozing. And for those of you who have to go, I get it. It's late. For those of you from Dilo's stream, if you got to head to bed, do take care and have a lovely night. Ah, yes. And then my basement with a mandatory suit of armor because, why not? It looks like I'm doing some laundry. That laundry has been going for a while, so we'll just go on. Who knows? We're moving on there. All right. So that gives you a little bit of a glimpse of all that goodness. Let's take a look and see if we can find some more island residents to chill with. And I love this night. Ooh, I can't remember who lives here. I want to say... Well, let's find out. Oh, it's Bettina's house. Nice. I was thinking Bettina, but then I started to question that. Just having a relaxing night at home. I should stay a while. Why not? What's the latest, Bettina? And this is why I love this game. That's it right there. Big events are great, but I enjoy everyday life too, and it gives me the chance to unwind. Lammy Day. That is one of the things I really enjoyed about playing this game is you could just unwind with these very common everyday situations. It was easy. Oh, Tucker. Hey, Tucker. Nice to meet you. What? You must be related to Brian, right? You two look awfully alike. What? It is you, Brian. Oh, man, Tucker. Oh, man. I'm glad I'm back, too. Well, you aren't going to see a whole lot, Tucker, I'm afraid. Sorry to say, but it is nice to check out what's new here. I mean, I can look and see, but I don't know, Tucker. I doubt I'm going to get to that. Just being realistic here. So let's see. If I were to continue on and look for... Oh, hey, one of my original villagers here, Alfonso. Welcome back, Dr. B. You were gone for so long that we were all worried. But we should have known our mayor would be back to take care of our town. I'm seriously so glad you're back. It's great to see you. Listen, I have not yet had a single interaction repeat. Oh, and even this. Look, I can give something to flip? Sure. The fact that I have yet to have a repeat interaction makes me really think about this perhaps is one of the most disappointing elements of New Horizons to me. One of the things I loved about New Leaf was there was so much dialogue. It was all unique. It was fun. You really felt like you were in this living, breathing world. And New Horizons, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan. I like New Horizons. I played it a ton. In fact, at this point, honestly, I probably played more New Horizons than New Leaf. But, I don't know, that may or may not be true. But it is lacking in the world building. It feels like the emphasis was on crafting and designing and building. And I like those elements. I enjoyed that in this game as well. But the living, breathing world does seem missing at times. Another thing I like about New Horizons, I'm a collector. I found often in New Leaf it was limiting to want to, try and collect everything because you had such a small inventory. But I really do miss the characters of this world. Oh, and see, look at this, okay? Flip is moving. Don't go, I can tell you. Don't go, Flip. There you go. There were some things in New Leaf that I think were better, different, sure, but some that were actually better. And I think the dialogue was richer in this game. That's probably the biggest thing, honestly. And if Nintendo only improved the dialogue in New Horizons, I think that would be all I would need for now, in Animal Crossing. But hey, Nebula, and we've got the Aurora Borealis going on. But I mean, I love New Horizons. Don't get me wrong. Maybe that's room for improvement, right? That'll be in the next Animal Crossing game, which who knows what that'll be for. But I'm sure Nintendo's going to make a new Animal Crossing game. I think Animal Crossing could have been a living game, like a game that Nintendo continued to work on and develop. But Nintendo doesn't do that. They design a game, they try to perfect it, and they move on. And so they did. And sadly, that means that we did too. And we lost sight of all of our friends in our village, all of our residents, all the people who helped to make, in this case, the town of Koshire. And by the way, that name, Shire, definitely like thinking the Lord of the Rings, or you often see that at the end of places in the UK. But anyway, I think, was the idea of it's a community. So it's like a community shire is, I think, what I had in mind when I came up with the name. I want to say that's what it was. And are new residents random? They are. Ooh, look who's here. They are random. You could request, I think, residents, villagers. I'm trying to remember how. I think it's a similar thing, if they're in boxes kind of idea. I don't know. Here we go. Well, I don't remember Red. Can't tell you the last time I was here. Thing is, I don't know. So we've got David. What's the name? Can't remember the name of that statue. Actually, can't remember the name of those paintings either. But I don't know what one would be real. Should we figure it out? Should we figure it out together? Why not? Let's do it. So, what I can do is let's pop up a new tab here. We're going to look for Animal Crossing New Leaf Art Guide. Now, I used to not do this. I actually did it the old-fashioned way. I'd go and actually try to hunt down the original artwork, and then I would match it with what I see. But This is a lot easier. Whoa, look at that! Jason,
Thanks for joining
Poland.
the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. There you go. The villagers can request to leave by pinging and talking to the mayor, which is what just happened, right? That was what Flip was doing. Oops, and then that message just popped up. Let me actually bring that back on the screen real quick because this is a good comment that does help us out a bunch. 6 years of experience in my new Leaf town. Yes, but Jason, I think and I froze somehow. But I think the question we also have is, when they come, is that randomized? We can't remember. There we go. I'm back now. Sorry about that. Anyways, yes, new friends. Thank you so much, Jason, for that follow. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have you here and joining us and lending your knowledge to this. That is very cool. Hey, Iron Rusty, did somebody say randomized? Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Before we do anything else, I do have to share one thing with you. Okay, one thing real quick. Just a little sneaky. What did I get? What is this? I was telling other people, I actually haven't cleaned this one yet. I still have to do another stream just cleaning some of these NES cartridges, but what do you think this is? It's definitely a game. It's definitely an NES game. It does appear to have the Nintendo seal of quality there. What could that be? Tetris is one of the guesses. This is a good guess. Tetris is a great NES game. It's kind of got that color. Is it Gunjif 56? That's a good Mario typing animate barrel says. Nope. It's not that one. It's not that one. I could tell you, let's give you a little bit more here. Over on this side, it's got a Nintendo logo. Okay, what do we think of that, huh? Maybe the little Nintendo logo there. It's got wrong answers only. Sonic, Iron Rusty says. It's got an E at the end. It's got an E. Super Mario. It's not Super Mario. It's Super Mario. Super Mario. Looks like the Divine Mercy beams. Final Fantasy X. Darn it. It's been figured. It's Excite Bike. It is not. It is not Excite Bike. This is what else can I show you? I'll give you a little more of the bottom. Final Fantasy? Little more. Ice hockey. It does kind of look like it could be ice hockey. A little bit more. Little bit more. First one to get it gets a prize. Little bit more. It is the price a copy of the game? No. It is Cobra Triangle. Yes, Iron Rusty, I picked up a copy of Cobra Triangle. Reason being, this is a rare game. Not a rare game, but a rare game, okay? This is not hard to find, but it is made by the company that also made Donkey Kong Country. And Iron Rusty actually came to our house over the Christmas break, and we were going out and about. You were going to give me... Really? Oh, Iron Rusty, seriously? Oh, man. No, I happened to find it, and no, you hold on to yours. We'll have some competitions and try and get better. I had a blast with this game. Also, I got to go back. I will read that comment, Jason. Don't worry. Give me a moment here. I'll read that. But basically, this is a game where you are in a boat, kind of like RC Pro-Am, and you have to do these missions, like spy missions. It's super cool. Speed race. Yes, Iron Rusty. That would be fun. Let's practice it. Play some more. Dude, that's super kind of you to offer that. But yeah, I was able to find it. $10, so I couldn't pass on picking that one up. I think it was really a pretty cool game. So anyway, Jason has some comments here I want to bring up, and I wanted to share that with you, Iron Rusty. I thought you'd have fun seeing that there. Let's go to this screen really quickly so that we can see this here. There are a few ways how you get new villagers. Normally it's random, but also you can get a villager if you visited someone else and they had a villager that recently left. There's a chance that villager would be in your town. And finally, you can invite a villager to your town via Amiibo or Campsite Public Works project. Yes, that is right. It's starting to come back to me. That sounds right. So, as it was asked by Animate Barrel, and yes, we do welcome Walls of Letters, absolutely. So similar to New Horizons, yes. And Jason can't confirm this, but yeah. Looks like the world record is 17 minutes and 9 seconds. Really, Iron Rusty? Well, let's try and get good. We'll get good, and we'll play some more. But yeah, that was a fun game, my friend. I enjoyed that. Yes, and another good question from Animate Barrel. Would love to know if you've played some other games in the franchise. So, with that, let's get back into this game and see if we can maybe figure out which art is the art we need to purchase, right? So I've got over here the guide, and it's showing me, well, first of all, it's showing me how to determine, okay, so this one is definitely the a fake because the hair is long. Let's just see on David here what David might actually be. Oh no, I just noticed it. I should have noticed that earlier. There's a towel over David's shoulder. Oh no, hold on a second. Oh wait, is there really a towel on David's shoulder in the real statue? Have I just never, like, I guess I've never looked at the statue of David that closely. So this could be correct, actually. This could be the real one. Apparently the towel would descend on the other side if it was the fake one. And then this one is real too. The fake one would be looking in the opposite direction. So now I'm confused. And then what's the other one that we've got here? Let me see if I can find that one. This one appears to be... Ooh. Okay. In the real painting, there's no holes, so this one's fake. So now my question is David fake? Because there's only one that's fake, right? So this one, in the real painting, the woman faces to the right, the fake one faces to the left. To the left is what's written here, by the way. And in this one, the towel is on both sides. In the real statue, the man's towel will only be over one shoulder. The fake statue has a towel on both shoulders. Try to remember that because otherwise it may drive you nuts. I don't know. So like either of these could actually be correct. It's either this one, which appears to be facing the right direction, or this one, which does not appear to have a towel on both sides of David's shoulders. So I don't know. What should we do? What do you think? What do y'all think? It's not a towel, it's a slingshot, right? I have no idea what's going on here, to be honest. Is that what it is? Because it's David and Goliath? So it'd be the slingshot. They said towel. I have no idea. Let's look this up. Let's learn some things. Okay, we're gonna look up and learn. We're gonna learn, friends. Statue of David. I should know this. Just checked and it's a sling. That makes sense. Okay, so this is David's. We're gonna learn together. I should have known these things, right? But I clearly did not. So let's go back and And look at this here. His left hand holds a sling that is draped over his shoulder and down to his right hand, which holds the handle of the sling. His right, so that would be this. So yeah. Oh yeah, so it's a sling. Okay, yeah. That makes sense, right? A sling for like a slingshot, where because this is a master. This is what I'm reading from Wikipedia, the old Wikipedia, source of all wisdom and knowledge in the universe. David is a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture created in marble between 1501 and 1504 by the Italian artist Michelangelo, who I heard enjoyed pizza and parties. And the color yellow, if I'm recalling correctly, I think this was famously proven at some point in time. I could be wrong. Is that right? Look at his toes; they're so toe-like. What? What? Hold on. Here's another thing I can do. Let's go over here, and let's actually switch over to this so we can actually read along, shall we? There's a pic of his toes. We'll look at the toes. Okay. We're learning about art. Oh, hello. There we go. All right. So, David is a 5.17 meter or 17 foot marble statue of the biblical figure David, a favored subject in the art of Florence. You'd think that I would know that this was actually David from Scripture. I did not realize that for sure, or I'd forgotten it. It's been a while since I've done art history. David was originally commissioned as one of a series of statues of prophets to be positioned along the roofline of the east end of Florence Cathedral, but was instead placed in a public square outside the Palazzo I don't know how you say that. Vecchio? The seat of civic government in Florence in the Piazza della Signoria, where it was my Italian. I used to have a little bit. Of Italian knowledge. I was there. I actually got to do a pilgrimage there to the Vatican, and it was an amazing trip. And while I was there, I took a backpack with some oranges, some saltines, peanut butter, a phrase book, and a map. And that's all I had. And I worked out as much Italian as I could to get by. And I basically lived for a week there, just kind of living in a hostel and wandering around. It was amazing. And I did lose my passport. I lost my passport in all of this and had to try and track it down. And not speaking Italian well made that incredibly difficult. And I have a whole story I could tell you at some point. Ask me again, maybe, unless you really want to hear it now. I can tell you my passport story and how I went about trying to reacquaint myself with it. Anyway, it's a fun story. There's so many things I'm missing. Oh, what's this? Okay. Yes. Oh, please, Jason, if we could, I'm going to invite you. I'm going to give you that link right now. I'd love to have you join our Discord. And there's so much stuff that I need to catch up on the chat real quick. So bear with me for a moment. Let me get you the invite here. And I will continue on with some of this here. I was getting distracted. Sorry. All right, one moment. Leaders. Go to the pinned tab here. There we go. All right. Let me pop this in the chat for you so you've got it. And there we go. Boop. What do we have here? So both are genuine, is what Jason says, by the way. And which art is the art of mana? Animate Barrel asks. Don't know yet. Jason Poland says, campsite is how I have Lily in my town currently. Plus, I got Bunny after visiting someone. Bunny is no longer in my town. And I only played New Leaf. Fine. Yeah, and so Animate Bro says, oh my goodness, it does have a towel. I never noticed. Wait, it's not a towel, right? It's a slingshot, right? Just checked. It's a sling. There we go. So we're learning stuff all together, and we got to look at the toes and all that stuff. Okay, so let's get back to this really quickly and show you what we're looking at here. So that's interesting, Jason. I really didn't know that was a thing that you could do, but all right. So anyway, okay, so this is now, it was instead placed in a public square where it was unveiled on the 8th of September, 1504. The statue was moved to the Galleria della Accademia? I don't know, Florence in 1873, and later replaced at the original location by a replica. Because of the nature of the figure it represented, the statue soon came to symbolize the defense of civil liberties embodied in the Republic of Florence, an independent city-state threatened on all sides by more powerful rival states and by the hegemony of the Medici family. The eyes of David, with a warning glare, were fixated towards Rome, where the Medici family lived. So this is Wikipedia. You know, this is one of those things, you know, obviously you can't always trust everything there, but you can see a bunch of history there. I like Wikipedia. I use it quite a bit. Hey, Dark Solid X, welcome on in. We're doing art pieces. That's what we're doing. And we've got some good ones. It's been actually pretty exciting because here we are. And so we can get either David or the painting over there. I think we're going to go with David. After we spent so much time learning about David, I think it's time to pick up David. What do you say? Do you all agree with that? I think I might have both anyway, so I don't think it makes a huge difference. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And yeah, we're just playing. We've got. I guess I could show you this too. This is the toes. Oh, I gotta scroll to the very bottom to get the toes. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Let's look at the toes. Where are the toes? Where are the toes? Let's pull up the toes. Toes. Whoa. Oh, David's toes. Okay, we're gonna look at David's toes. Wait, can I just do this? Hold on. Let me do this. Download. That's a big file. Holy moly. All right, they're so toe-like, right? Yeah, I gotta show this off. Hold on a second. These are some toey toes. They're big toes, but it's a 17-foot tall. I mean, you know, it's funny because you know it's like a giant David. How funny is that, right? But well, let's see here. So let's look at what was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, let's go in here. Oops, somewhere. Scrolling. Let's look at showcase. There we go. Boom. And what do I want to do? I want to do where did everything kind of got a little bit messed up here? What's going on? So I want to go here, and I want to go here we are. There's that. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Boom. Browse. And I want to go to here. And OK. And boom. And we're going to go transform and fit to screen. A little bit smaller, centered, and we're gonna remove this. So many things. Why is this so confusing right now? Why is there something? There's something in the way. It's something I've been noticing lately with my setup here. It's just like a few things that just occasionally get a little bit off for some reason. But anyway. Here we go. Finally, now we've got it. And I can do like this. Okay. Boom. Look at those toes. Look at those toes. Look at those toes. Maybe a little foot fungus on the side there, but I mean those are toes. I'm telling you, you may not. I don't know the last time you've looked closely at your toes, but I can tell you with a pretty high degree of certainty, those are toes. Hey, and Jason Poland, the links to my screenshots are in the Discord. Nice, Jason. Thank you for doing that. Dark Solid X, love to know your thoughts on these toes. But no, seriously, that is impressive. I mean, I really do appreciate people who can sculpt. I tried, but never succeeded at being ever any good at sculpting. Drawing, painting, but sculpting I found to be very difficult. And Dark Solid X says those are some cute toes, lol. There you go. But yeah, that's actually a pretty darn impressive feat. Did you see what I did there? Okay. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and buy David. I see you've got eyes only for that gallant statue there. I'd say it has eyes for you too. It's quite amazing. So between you and me, I'm selling it for 3,920 bells, and let's do it. Oh, nice, Jason Pullen. All right, let's go ahead. Unsub Animate Barrel says. All right, let's do this. Sweet payment. Got it. Well, then I'll mark this gallant statue as a sold item. Everyone else is out of luck. Don't you worry. I'll wrap this up nice and safe and mail it to you as soon as the exhibit is over. But remember, if your mailbox is full, it won't get delivered. So make sure you've got the space ready. Okay. Well, thank you there. Appreciate that, Red. Oh, trying to get out. There we are. Anywho, how can I help with New Leaf? Jason asks. You know what? I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure yet. I don't have a lot of direction right now. I've actually just been trying to go through different 3DS titles and kind of share just a look back at this cool console. And as it so happens, Animate Barrel asked me to play a little New Leaf. So I don't know if I have a question at the moment. Metal Ryan Cluster, this is Animal Crossing New Leaf. So we now know that Flick is not going to be leaving, which is good. Oh dear. Okay, I've got no room here. I want to get those little fossils there, but I guess we won't do that. Talk to Alfonso. Who have we not spoken with? I think we can check just by tapping. So that's Hopper, Flip, Yuka, and Mira. We haven't talked to Mira. BRB no toes without me. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's really fun to see this game again. You know, it's been a while, so I'm thrilled. What? Thanks
for raiding Art of Manor.
What? Welcome on in, Raiders. Kimball, Donald, thank you. There have been so many kind people lately. And JJDB210. What?
Thanks for raiding Art of Manor.
No way. Back-to-back raids. We've got a Kimball, Donald, JJDB210 combo raid right there. How are you doing, friends? Double raid. Indeed, David V. Kimball's here in the house as well. Oh my gosh, Charles Sherrill. We've got Ninja Weasel Plays. And thank you so much, everybody. Kristen Carlton, double raid, Pog Crazy. Oh my gosh, how's the new Leaf? It's good. You know, it's a new year. It's 2023. We're turning over. We're turning over a new leaf. See what I did there? It's just pretty good, right? It wasn't bad, right? Anyway, good to see y'all. JJ's womp womp. But alas, it's way past my bedtime. No worries. Leave those lurks. I'm going to shout out a couple of my fantastic family-friendly live family streamers here. Let's do a shout out. First for JJ, who came in first and has to leave first. The man with the Mario hat, the myth and the legend, last streaming Minecraft, JJDB210. Family-friendly, heck of a guy. Seriously, go and check him out if you don't know him. There's a lot of people I know that are in the chat that don't know JJ, and I'd love for you to go check out the stream. Really cool. And in really a similar vein, I got to give a shout out to one of the old Kimballs. All right, this is our friend Kimball Donald, not to be confused with the David. And last playing Majora's Mask. We love Zelda around here. I know there's a lot of you who would probably be thrilled to watch Donnie's playthrough of Majora's Mask. So, this was going to be my next question, but here we have it answered, doing an HD textured randomizer. So I'm thinking, if I'm following with you, so you're doing a randomizer, like a Majora's Mask randomizer. These are things Iron Rusty, huge fan of randomizers, mentioned it as he came in. Probably I didn't do this, but I need to send a shout out to Iron Rusty, actually. I don't know if Iron Rusty is still here, actually. He may have had to go, but Iron Rusty's getting a shout out here from me. See, this is what I was thinking. He is streaming some Super Metroid, perhaps a randomizer. And this is a friend of mine, an IRL friend, heck of a nice guy, family friendly, someone to check out. And he is also playing a lot of Zelda randomizers. He actually makes randomizers as well. And so, just, a little cross-pollination here, let's support each other's communities. Some of the family-friendly live folks may enjoy hanging out with a new family-friendly streamer. He's a good friend of mine. We've known each other for quite a while. We've even played music together in a cover band, a video game cover band. And if you go back to my VODs, you'll actually see he was here. He lost his voice, sadly, but he was here chatting with us and teaching me the Super Metroid randomizer. But in any event, yes, so you were playing Kimball Donald, as the username suggests. Was playing a randomizer, and then you had an HD texture pack on top of that, trying one of the new HD texture packs. Is how I'm assuming that. Right on, yes. Yes, okay, and Jason, thank you. In case you missed my previous message, you can use a locker inside of the train station to store items if you don't have any storage items in your house. Oh, I forgot about that. So wait, it's separate than the house storage, is that right? Nice. Okay, Narelle has made an incredible HD texture pack and some quality of life changes. Nice. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Well, let's right side up our new leaf, shall we? And get back into things here. So, nope, it's connected. Okay, gotcha. But that's okay. I can put some stuff in the storage, and yeah. So I'm actually wanting in a little bit here. See, this is the thing. I wanted to kind of showcase a bunch of little games here and there. And there's a snowball over here. Should we try to make a snowman? And then what happened is our friend Animate Barrel, who welcome back Animate Barrel, said, "Hey, what about playing a little new Leaf?" So we did that. But I feel like we may be done with New Leaf, and it may be that we should switch to another game. I don't know. Okay, but you can use the locker if you don't have anything else. Gotcha. I forgot how small the towns are in this game, which is actually really refreshing. New Leaf, can get pretty lost trying to find things, but I've pretty well seen everything. I think I'm good. I don't see another snowball. I've got a full inventory. I don't really need to pick up the other stuff. I mean, I could kind of move some things around, right? But I feel pretty good. And it is now 10 o'clock as well. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and kind of, in keeping with one of the things I like to do, just move some inventory around, clean things up a little bit. I always like to have leaf items in the front. We've got a slide puzzle in a bathroom sink. I like to have clothes then following. And I usually have the clothes in sort of the descending order. So, I like to do this. If I'm leaving the game, I want to kind of have a clean, if not a empty inventory, I like to have a clean inventory. So we're going to do that. Wallpaper, sure. What are the different kinds of wallpaper? A regal wall and a cabin wall. We've got, probably next I would do music. And then, actually, that might be good too. Or maybe then we'll do fruit. Just moving these things around real quickly. Boom, and that's good. That's how we'll leave it. That seems good to me. And so with that, we're gonna go ahead and hit something. How do we? I forget how you play this game. Let's see. I think it's the start button. Yeah, there we go. What would you like to do? Save and quit. For now, that's what we're going to do as we go on. I have a couple of other games I'd like to play. So we're going to do that. And yes, as I've shared before, I have this funny setup here with a music stand and then my GoPro, which is literally blue taped to the mic stand, because at the moment, that's kind of the best I can do. You can kind of see it there in the reflection, and then there's my mic, and then there's me. But at least for right now, the time being, that's the GoPro kind of just blue taped to the stand. I have an adapter coming, which should actually mount to the microphone mount, and then I can get rid of this stand, and I'll have a little more flexibility as I move the mic. The camera can move too, so that might be kind of cool. So that should make things a little bit more interesting, I think. And then Jason says, my town has a modern theme in it, a lot of gray stuff. Also some custom patterns, paths, pattern on Alpine set, floor in the bathroom. I could talk way too long. That's cool though. Shoot, you know what I really want to show you, but I've already put it away, is I want to show you in my museum the rooms I've added that are the arcade, and I've got a couple of music rooms, and I've got a Nintendo-themed museum. But alas, I think it is time to move on to another game. I know Kimball Donald, I just did David V. Kimball and Kimball Donald. I just did the mashup. But Kimball Donald definitely would like to see me play a little more of this game right over here. I know that. But my friends, I know something that I want to share with you. So if you give me a second here, I'm gonna put this up, and I'm gonna grab it. The 3DS overlay is back. Memory Martin says, yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is. Now, I have several DS and 3DS games, okay? So if you want to see something in particular, please don't hesitate. Let me know. Ooh, Jason Poland has 100% of fossils and art in my museum. I also have the second floor rooms in it. They're named as follows. Followed. Clothes, more clothes, still clothes. Gee, I wonder. I like it. But listen, we were talking about Nintendo franchises before, and so I had this thought. Oh, and Frogman 9000. Hi, my friend. I'm so sorry, Frogman. I missed that message. Belated hello, Frogman. How are you doing? And welcome on in. By the way, everyone who came with the raids, if we have new people, you know what I didn't do? I didn't mention who I am. So my name is Mana. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. Oh, that's great, Jason Pullen. I like that. That's a good joke. But we were talking about favorite Nintendo franchises before. This was one of the things. Yeah, we got raided, Memory Martin. Yes, so many raids. But we were going through, and I think it was pretty fun. You know, just kind of going through the old Nintendo franchises, choosing our favorites, looking at them. Hey, there we go. That's right, Memory Martin. And what I found, what I really liked, was that that actually we had so many series that I wasn't super familiar with. Games and franchises that I hadn't really played, so I had to say, you know, maybe we're just not going to really count this because it wouldn't be fair for me to, you know, just say something about it if I've never actually tried it in the first place. So if I can find it really quickly, I'm going to even pop up. I think it was this one. Yeah. Yeah? No, that's somebody else's. Or no. No, that looks like mine. Is that mine? Double checking really quickly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so it's small on the screen here, but you get the idea. This is actually my my tier list that I used, or that I did. And so just, you know, a cursory glance at it, you can kind of make out some of the things. But there is a game which you'll notice is in the C rank, right? This is above Pokemon, as a matter of fact. Okay. But Jason Paul, anywho, I have less than 20% battery on my phone, plus it's still 7 a.m. here, so I'll be going. Jason, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope to see you again in the future. Animate Bro also is going to work on getting to bed. No worries. But thank you so much. And Dark Soul X, yes, he did. A combo raid, like over 9,000 of them. Anyway, above Pokemon, this game. Nintendogs, Chihuahua, and Friends. Is this not? Animate Barrel is leaving before Nintendogs gets fired up. But, I mean, if you have to, I get it. But Animate Barrel is going to lurk. No worries. So I don't know. I actually don't believe I've ever fired up this particular copy of Nintendogs. I can't remember. But this has the Chihuahua, the German Shepherd Dog, the Boxer, the Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, the Yorkshire Terrier, and the Shetland Sheepdog. My parents have a Yorkshire Terrier. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going here. In fact, if I wanted to, I guess I could always do this and show you the process here. It's kind of interesting. There's this little flap, which actually can be a little tricky to get into. Let me show this to you. Try and do it a little more delicately here. So you can get your fingernail in there. Nintendo likes these little flaps, right? And then that's how you get access to the game card. So that's Kid Icarus Uprising. Good game. And then I can put in its place Nintendogs. So, stick that in there. And there's that. And voila. And then we have Nintendogs right like so. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And I don't know, again, if I've ever actually fired this up. So there might be some data from somebody on here. But that's okay. We're gonna go with it. We're rolling with it. This is gonna be fun. I can't tell you if I've ever played this. I'm excited. Woof! And I guess since it's a DS game, right, it would be more appropriate for us to actually be looking at this with the DS overlay, wouldn't it? So let's do that instead. There we go. Now this is looking right. There we go. I don't know who this little doggy is. Let's take a look. Oh, we got the wrong time. I didn't do that yet. Let's see here. We can kind of move with the D-pad, it looks like. Okay. What does it say? I don't know. Let's see. Flora. I don't know. Is this our dog? Maybe. Time together 19 minutes. Maybe. How do we look and see? To be honest, I don't really know how this works. I'm looking. Man of goodness, my sister has this game. Mike Tron says I had the other one. Nice. Can I? Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, hold on a second. Let's look at, see, I can go like this. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Maybe I did make this. With 19 minutes, I actually kind of feel like I could have maybe made this. Flora seems like a name I would have named a Chihuahua. I don't know. It's possible. Let's look under toys. Bubble blower. I may have attempted this at one point. Can I blow on the bubble blower? Hold on. What? What? Yes. You gotta blow right on that. But, oh, no way. What? Play with the bubbles. Go on, Flora. Already off to bed, Mike Tron says, have a good night. You too, my friend. Take care. Do good and be well. I guess, you know what I do need to do, as I didn't change it yet, go back to retro. We are not on Animal Crossing New Leaf anymore. We are on retro, and that is important. Let's change that. And let's see here. This is so silly. Okay, let's go back. Let's put that away. I don't know how that works. No, supplies. Toys. We only have the bubble blower. So we can go to accessories. Little red collar. Sports. We have a tennis ball and a blue flying disc. Wow, there we go. Oh, good catch, Flora. Good catch. Good catch. I think Flora is playing with that frisbee quite a bit. Memory Martin saying good night to Mike. That's adorable. Now, I guess, I mean, here's another question, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to zoom in on this. How to reset game data on Nintendogs. I feel like I did this at some point. After launching the game, press and hold stuff. Yeah, I think I did this. So you hold down the buttons L, R, A, B, Y, and X when the Nintendo screen appears. If the game will ask you if you want to reset. I think I did do that at one point. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Oh, you changed screen on me. There you go. That time is off, as you'll notice. I should have changed it. But my 3DS, I forgot. I was going to do that after Animal Crossing. My 3DS was not updated for the times change. And how many different scenes do you have, David V. Kimball asks me? I mean, I've got I have if I want to do the side DS, like I've got this one. And then I've got, the standard one. And then I've got ones with elements and up and down. If I want to go back to what I'm actually playing on, which is the 2DS, then I can go back to that. So it just, for the DS specifically, I'm not sure if that was your question or if you just mean in general. For the DS, I have, let's just go through it. DS Cam, which is, DS Center, DS Cam, DS Cam and Elements. This is with the thing here, which can also handily get changed into things like if I wanted to have chat, I could go boop and have that. Oh, you mean all? Okay. And then I do have the DS on the side with the camera, with the elements. Elements small and elements large are different ones. So I can show also things like, boop, like that, right? And then I've got the top and the down. And then I've got, I don't know. I probably have over 50 scenes maybe, because the way that I do this, if you go into my, here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just for you, my friend, just for you, I'm going to do a little special treat for you. Just for you. Let me show you here. I'm going to go into studio mode for a second. Go into what can I do? I can go into content here, go into here, and then I can just show this. This would work. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna see the raw thing, the raw deal here. Are you ready? Boop. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I didn't actually change that. My bad. Hold on. Let me go back here. Just kidding. Oh, wait. Did I do that right? Am I doing it right? Oh, no, I am doing it right. Oh, no, I am doing it. You're seeing it all now, right? I don't know. I'm actually getting confused here. Okay, let's go back out of studio mode. Are you seeing everything right now? Oh, yeah, because I'm in chatting cam. Yeah, you're seeing. No, you're not seeing it. Oh, because I'm not on the right. What am I doing? Like I hit the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. Okay. So if I look at my scenes, okay, I have this first bank as my starting soon title bump, kind of chatting screens, right? So if I were to click on any of these, you wouldn't see any of this anymore, so I can't click on them. But chatting chat, chatting cam, cam and chat. And then I have a standing by, promotion, and rating screen. And then as I scroll down, I've got my 16:9 bank. So these are all the kind of common 16:9 scenes that I like to use and switch between. And then I have my 4:3 bank. And so those are all the 4:3 ones. Loving this tour? Oh, I'm glad. And then we get down to this, which is, these are all of my hardware-specific scenes. So we have arcade, Game Boy Color, Virtual Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, 2DS, Arduboy, Pico 8, Playdate, iPad, iPhone. And then we get into scenes that are less often used but have a particular purpose. So I have music break, when I do a patron pool roulette wheel spin or a roulette wheel spin. Showcase, gaming zoomed in. Passive content would be like if I have a game in the background that is just sort of a passive game, so that I can be playing something in the foreground and then another. Virtual Boy setup, how lol. And yes, you can see your name stuff up there. Yeah, I actually just point a camera in the glasses of the Virtual Boy. That's how I do it. And then I've got stuff like Stream Raiders. I've been using that a little bit, so I have some specific Stream Raiders scenes. StreamYard, if I'm using StreamYard, and podcast mode, which by the way is a fun one. I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. Then we get into some of these, which these are like, they may actually be deleted soon, but I had updated some things, and these were things I wasn't using, or I kind of have want to go in a different direction with them. So this is sort of my bank of like, if I don't use them, they will get deleted. And then I have, this is where it gets really interesting. These are all of the scenes that I don't actually select, but that I use for various purposes. So extra sources are sources that I want to keep set up, but I don't have them active in any way. But they're sources that I might actually use at some time or another. Yeah, Stream Raiders has been fun, David V. Kimball. And yeah, exactly, like nested scenes. That's what these are. So I have my backgrounds. So these are all animated backgrounds with multiple elements. And then I've got capture. So these are things like I've got a content sensor, which isn't working at the moment because I haven't upgraded to OBS 29 yet. I did upgrade to OBS 28, but I didn't upgrade to 29. But 28 actually broke the connection with one of the plugins I used. And so the blur plugin isn't working, but I want to get it working again. But this is so I can actually blur out a section of a game, like if I'm playing an MMO, so that no untoward or foul language would show up. And then I've got things like this, all the particular cameras, and this is where I actually do. I don't have to. I can set these and forget these. So some of these are things like I never go into these. Once I set them up, they're basically pulling from another source, or they're something like a cam setup that I can just use, and so it's all together, and I can just use it in everything. So these are all sources that I never have to go into. I just pop those into whatever other scenes I need as I need them, and they're camera sources, Discord, Capamon, side elements like my or side element like complete, or I'd say like these are half scenes. So this has like another sidebar with information that's pulled from elsewhere, plus the camera. So if ever I just want to quickly add that in, I can. And then this is the last of it, and this is where I have it as the last so that I can get in here, because these ones I actually alter all the time. If you're seeing me do something, eventually I want to set these up so that my Stream Deck is controlling some of these functions, but my alerts and events, this is like my master alerts and events scene. And I know you won't be able to see it, but I'll click on it. You're not going to see the files in it because of how I have this set up. But you can see right now. Actually, you know what? I can show you this, sort of. Let me see if I can do this. So I can do this. Check this out. Here we go. Let's do this. Boop. There we go. So this is how this is set up. So right now I'm on this scene. Oh no, I can't show it to you. Darn, I was going to show it to you, but I can't unless I go like this, because now you can see studio mode, and then man is thinking, then I can go into alerts and events. There we are. Okay, now you can see what's in alerts and events. So I have this whiteboard, and the reason this is cool is because I actually have a plugin that allows me to draw on the screen. I'll show you how that works, but that draws over everything. And then Stream Stickers goes over everything. But if I just scroll down, this is on every single one of my scenes. All of these sources are active because I have this scene alerts on as the top layer of every one of my scenes. So I have Smart Click Maps, which is in the background because I don't always use it, but it would cover the whole screen but be behind the bottom bar. I also have a guest or guide, and this is, if I activate it, you'll see there, that was my last guest. It was Guest of Man Iron Rusty, so it just pops up. I also have attributions if I want to showcase something in full screen, like an image, and give an attribution to it. If I ever want to have my Dodo code or Mario Kart 8 tournament info, I can just do that, and it'll just pop up right there. And then I have the Capagen. I hope this is all interesting, by the way. David V. Kimball says, I love how you have it set up. I think Memory Martin might find this interesting too. Yeah, this is all OBS. So then I have Capagen and featured chat, because what that is right here. This this little guy is actually running Capagen. Or sorry, no, actually that's Capamon is what this is. Capagen is all of the little emotes that flutter up. But I'll get to the Capamon in a moment. Featured chat is what pops up here when I want to highlight a message that's already moved past in chat. And so it scrolls up from the bottom and then pops down behind there, because you'll see this lower third is actually up above. Actually, yeah, here's the lower third right here. And then there's also Pixel Chat. That's the shout out. I actually am going to delete this one, actually, because this is, I don't use this. I use the Pixel shout out overlay as opposed to the Stream Elements one. But Featured Chat and Pixel Chat both pop up here, and the shout outs that come up are from there. But then I have my lower third, and if I collapse this, you'll see that the lower third is made up of several things right here too. So it has a backing layer that's black. One of the friends of Mana, Casper, actually created this widget for me, which this is the backing layer for it. And then there's and that's up here. And then the and then this is the oops, where am I? Here we go. And then there's the bubble bokeh, which just kind of gives that nice little bubble effect there. And then the support widget, which is what's rotating through all my patrons and all my subscribers. And I can update that really easily, and it just keeps that running tally of people that have supported the channel. And then I have the event list here, which is through Streamlabs, and that's this right here, this whole bar with all the colors and everything that I've set up and customized. And then an overlay layer, and this is important. Quick little tip for everybody. See, sometimes you can overthink some of these things. I'm not a coder, but I am, I'm in the world of graphic design. So I'm sure all of these things, there's a simple coding way to do it. And someday, look, if I was independently wealthy and could hire people to like do it right for me, to set this up right, I'm sure I would do things a different way. But with the limits that I have, but the knowledge I have, this is a simple thing that I did. You can see this right here. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the screen. And look what happens right now. Boop. And now look. Boop. 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 So it's a simple thing, but all I did is I added a gradient that makes your eye recognize that, yeah, it's a semi-transparent gradient overlay, and it makes your eye recognize that the most current thing, the most current event is this way. So your eye, instead of looking over to the right, looks to the left to start. And the reason I do that is because I want, my main supporter widget here, it's on the left. I want the eye to be drawn to this section for most recent events. And I used to have my camera on the left until I changed it to the right. But I realized I still like all of these things to be drawn to the left, because actually most people want to see the game content anyway. So your eye usually is sitting around here anyway, with occasional glances this way. And then I do have support things come in this way, so it works. So yeah. David V. Kimmel says, you can do that in CSS, but using an image is way simpler. Okay, fair. Very effective, to be honest. Thank you, David V. Kimball. So, I don't know why I'm calling you by your whole name. Thank you, David. So that's my lower third. And then I have, the image slideshow animation for for September. I had a fairy come across, and I think it'll show if I maybe not, because it'll take a while for the fairy to actually, it's randomized. The fairy shows up like every 15 minutes or so. We didn't get lucky, but that's that. If for September, I'll use it again. MT badge, this is something I use. Like in this case, this is one for doing an Animal Crossing multi-Twitch stream, or using Khadgar links or any kind of collaborations. And then I have Seth's live emotes or Chat's Corner. That's if you post something in the chat like I appreciate the full name too. Okay, no worries. So if I were to say Otter Mana, boom. There's an otter up there. That's actually a little widget that Seth created, which I think you know about because he's put it in the Family Friendly Live Discord. And I just created GIFs because it was designed with images in mind and sound effects, but I just created GIFs. And so if you say like GG, boom, that's it. And I made these GIFs and that's how I did it. Now, again, are there better ways to do this? Absolutely. And would have like a WebM file be better? Absolutely. But I worked within the limitations of what I knew. And there's always room for improvements. I can always do better, you know. There's a lot of things I'd love to do, but you know, time, money, or talent is an option, is a hindrance. So, you know, there's some things like I'd love to redo a lot of my animations and a lot of my icons and stuff with getting an actual like rendered image of myself in kind of a almost a Mario Maker-esque look. But I have to buy someone or pay someone to do that. Very nice. Premiere Pro has a WebM plugin to export. That's maybe what I need to do. But the GIFs worked just fine, so I did that. Then I have a warp world bar. So here, I'll show you this real quickly. It just brings the bar down right now because I think oh no, it does show. Super Mario Maker 2. The queue is closed. So if I'm ever playing Super Mario Maker 2 and I want to go ahead and use the warp world bar, I can. That just pops that up. Tiltify. I don't know what the latest Tiltify. Well, there we go. That was something with we were doing a Tiltify campaign with Club Tortimer. So that's that one. And then we of course have the alerts, which I created GIFs. They're down there. They pop out. So if something happens, a follow, a cheer, a sub, basically anything that creates or moves the event list along also creates a little pop out, which I frame by frame animated of me running across, sliding to a halt, saying hello, and then running back. That, along with the text, I did frame by frame in Photoshop and created a GIF out of it. It was a lot of work. But again, I was working with what I knew and what I had access to. So those GIFs are all completely handmade. I sunk hours into making each one of those. I have templates for it. It's a ton of work, David. Ton of work. But it was worth it, and I'm glad I did it. And then I have stream stickers, so you can slap those stream stickers and do all that, and that's fun. And then I guess what I can show you is... what can I show you? So if I don't know if this is going to show up. It may. Let me show you this. If I... oh, wait. It may not let me. If I right-click here, and I go... I'll just do a full screen projector on this screen. Okay, so right now you're seeing what would... Basically, this is the alert screen that I was on, right? But I have this thing now, which, oops, is not working. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work on... Oh! I bet it doesn't work because it's in studio mode. I bet that's what it is. So if I remove studio mode and do this, let's see if it works. Hopefully it will. Okay, yeah, we get this lovely thing. All right, and this is going to be weird. Hello. Wee. So, yeah. Kind of works. It kind of works. But it's not over here. Interesting, huh? But I guess I could sort of do like a little goatee, right? And then, and then, there we go. So that's a thing I can do. I can draw on the screen now, and which is actually a really cool thing. And then I can just go over here to the tools, scripts, and then I can just clear the whiteboard. So that's just a cool little script that I have, and then that clears that up. So this is just, I mean, I have spent so long behind the scenes tweaking this, and I would say I have this right now. Just my setup is just about right. There's a couple things that I wanna do, and the first, hi Burger King, the first thing that I want to do is I have not yet really harnessed the power of my Stream Deck since I redid all of my scenes. There was a point in time where I had it set up, but then I sort of reworked how, like from the ground up, how all my scenes worked. And once I did that, I found that the the things I had set up in Stream Deck no longer worked. Some of them, right? Because they're different scenes also, or you rename things. But also I want to do something different. So some of the things I want to do is I want to make it so that like when I switch certain things, the things I do frequently manually by going to that bottom list of things, I can just punch a button. So like I want to use a Discord overlay. Boom, I punch a button, it's done. I suddenly want to like show the or I want to hide the stream stickers, I can do that. Or I want to swap my video inputs, I can do that. And I'm looking right now, I've got the GoPro and the iPhone 11 as my main cameras. So what I want to do there too is figure out some ways, like I'd love to have it be not in software because I do have such a load on my system because I have so many scenes and sources and stuff. But I'd love to be able to have like ultimately 6 video inputs. I'd love to have 3 cameras that are on me. So this main one here, the one that is facing my desk, the overhead camera, and a camera that just has a slight movement, like an automated movement, that's sort of a big room view that kind of shows the whole room, and also would be handy for certain things that I do, or if I want to go to the couch, or if I want to unbox something, or stuff like that. I don't have that now, and I can't easily do it. I have to think ahead of time and like tear down certain aspects of my setup and then move it over. It's just a hassle. So I want to have it where it's just always set up. And then I also want to have, as I have now, my HDMI hub, which has all my consoles hooked into it, and my desktop computer, which is set up right now, and the direct feed from one of my screens. So 6 like video sources. Plus, I didn't even get into all the audio stuff I have going on because I have Voice Meter Banana, and that gets all wild. If I were to show you that, for example, I can just kind of give you a quick example of what we got going on here if you want to see. Move this back over here. Yeah, I'll show it to you. I know this is not interesting for a lot of people. I probably should have gone to just chatting too. I just realized. Maybe I'll do that for a second. Let me do that because do people find this interesting? I hope it is. I know not everybody is a streamer, so you may not find it interesting, but hey, it's sometimes we do the best we can. So if I were to show Voice Meter Banana, this is actually I probably can do it better. Let's see, how could I do this? I kind of want to zoom in on it for you. Kristen Carlton, I find this stuff super interesting. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I know. I mean, well, you are a fellow streamer. I know. I should shout you out. Why did I not do that? This will give a good opportunity to showcase the overlay I was telling you about. But let's do it. Boom! Right there. Wait, did it work? I might have done the wrong thing. Hold on a second. I don't think it worked. It might work, but I might have equally. It might be equally plausible I borked something here. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, boom. Yeah, that's it. Fantastic fellow family-friendly streamer, Kristen Carlton, right there. Please go give a follow. Part of Family Friendly Live, and one of the first people to actually reach out to me, and really, I honestly appreciate your kindness as I was getting acquainted with the Family Friendly Live community. You really, whether you know it or not, you left an impression on me. So thank you so much, Kristen. And that was before you were streaming. So it was kind of cool. But yeah. If I do this, let me just see real quickly. If I go into here and I go, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, duh. Okay. Here we are. That's what I wanted to do. So I want to go like so. But I want it to be... I don't know if this is going to work quite the way I want, but we'll test it and see if it works. It could not. We don't know. We don't know these things. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't because sometimes you feel like a, sometimes you don't. I don't even like Mounds or Almond Joy, but that is probably the most earwormy of jingles I have ever known in my life. I can't tell you what it is, but it just, it's in my brain. It's in my brain, and it ain't going away. Never. Never. It says it will never leave. Okay, I think I got it where that's going to be pretty good. And then I just have to go here. Close that. Okay. Is that going to look okay? It might. Let's see. All right. Oh, how the turntables, lol. But thank you. I enjoy engaging with other fellow family-friendly streamers. The community is awesome. It is. It is. I agree. Well, here, let me show you one more thing. Boom. Here we go. Okay. And I guess I could have... You know what? I just realized. I don't know why I did it the way I did. Oh, hello. I also just broke a thing. There we go. But I just realized I don't know exactly why I did it the way I did. But that's okay. Anyways, I tried to make it a little bit bigger for you. And I don't know if that actually did or not. But hopefully you can see what's going on here. So let me just show you. So this is Voice Meter Banana. And this is what I use in addition to a couple of physical mixers. I actually have, Windows messed this up. I need to relabel these. I think I shared this last time and showed the same thing. But I used to have these all nicely labeled for what the actual devices were. But, Windows updates they break things. So that's just the way it goes. But I did label them up here. These are correct. This is my mic. Okay, this adjusts my my microphone right here. This is my game audio. So I actually have, out of my HDMI hub, a 1/8-inch jack out that goes into a dedicated USB sound card that allows me to control just my game audio this way. Now, I happen to have, for the game I'm playing right now on the DS, you can see there's some movement. I do have it cranked with a little bit of, it's actually cranked all the way up because of the nature of this, because I'm using I forget what it's called. It's darn, I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, it's a little audio device. You plug an 1/8-inch jack on one side, and the other side you do the same thing, and it isolates. I think maybe it is an ice. Oh no, what is it called? Anyway, it isolates the signal from any loop, like ground loops that are created by plugging it, something into. You have two devices plugged into outlets. You create ground loops. It's a common issue. You get this buzz and stuff. Anyway, this basically isolates the signal, making it a discrete signal chain, so you remove that. But it does have the cost of lowering a little bit of volume. So anyways, it's kind of a thing. But you have those two. Nice. Right on. Yes. Yeah, I think maybe is it just an isolator? Anyway, they're very, very handy. But I have this new 2DS XL plugged into a little mini mixer, which I guess I can't really easily show you. I'll have to take a picture at some time, and then that goes into the USB audio device. So I have my HDMI card going in that, this going into that, and I have 2 more channels I could use if I needed to. And then I have the PC here. So this is my PC. I operate as both a game system, but also sometimes I use it to offload some of the processing power of my streaming rig. So sometimes if I'm doing something like a Discord call and I want to capture the Discord call, I actually do the Discord call on my desktop computer and then just capture it through a USB capture card on my streaming rig, streaming laptop. And that offloads some of the processing power so I can continue to game smoothly and stuff like that. I do it for all kinds of things, but I have a dedicated channel for that. Then I have my streaming rig desktop volume. So this is all my alerts and stuff like that. And then Discord, if I'm doing a voice chat with anybody, it's not actually just Discord, but any voice chat that I'm doing has its own channel, so I can adjust as need be. So one of the things I do a lot is if I'm in a Discord call, I can very quickly find that like if there's a person who is very quiet, I can actually give them a gain. I can give the whole signal a boost, and then I can up their Discord to their specific user to 200% volume, and then I lower everybody else, and so that's an easy way for me to get a good boost. And I found that with that simple thing, I've never had an issue where somebody's just too quiet. I can usually always get as close. Sometimes I have to drop my volume a little bit down as well, and the game volume a little bit down, so it's all the same balance, but everything's just a little quieter. But very rarely do I even have to do that. So, and then one of the nice things is that there are 3 audio outputs, and these are analog physical outputs, and 2 audio outputs that are digital. So the A set I have for case jacks, which also means I have a hardwire here where I can plug in my earbuds, which I usually use. And then I also have my speakers. So if I'm ever wanting to just do some work on the laptop, I can actually just listen to something through the speakers. And then this is just a USB speakers, and I never use that streaming. Or rarely do I. If I'm playing something on the TV, I might, if the mic and camera are far away. But now I don't really have to if I'm by myself because I've got these wireless headphones, which is what I've been using more recently. But I do have these physically wired Apple earbuds that I used for a really long time. But then I have B1 and B2, and B1 is my stream out. So this is the full mix. It's got everything. And B2 is for when I'm speaking with someone on Discord. So the reason this is handy is I have my mic, but I also have my system settings. So if I'm on a call with someone and doing a stream where somebody's a guest and chatting, and it's just me who's streaming, all my alerts will go into their ears. So if I'm talking, and all of a sudden I go quiet, they're not going, what happened? Or if they're talking and there's an alert, they don't keep talking through the alert. They go, oh, okay, I'll be quiet during the alert. So it's a really handy little way to do that. And anyways, that's just a little, those are some tips I've found that I think are useful. So you have that for your headphones, but also for the aux in my mixer for Switch audio. Nice. Yeah. Well, hey, I hope that was a helpful look, handy, nice. I mean, there's so much more. I could go into this for hours and talk about how I set this up. Seriously, there are some things that I would do differently. I learned a better way, but it's set up this way, so I don't want to, fix what's not broken. It's just, it could be better, but it's not broken. So honestly, it's a lot of my setup to be fair. But also I just, I feel like there's a lot that I figured out. There was something I wanted to do, and I figured out a way to do it. Took me a while, but I got there, and I'm pretty proud of how I set this up. Actually, all things considered, I think it's good. And stuff like, I mean, they're little things, like I was saying. Yeah. Oh, I would love to see what you do. I know, David, you've got some really good things. Like you've got the what's it called? That really nice mixer. Can't think of the name of it right now. But I was going to show you, by the way. I like having this camera now. This is really handy. But what's the mixer there? The Go XLR Mini. Yeah. Hey, Admiral Egg Roll, how's it going? That camera is tight. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a GoPro. Just right there. It's handy. I can use it for all sorts of things. I was showing, if I take that off, there's actually a lot more light here. If I want to showcase, Nintendogs, this is what we're playing today. We were playing Kid Icarus, and I can get nice and close there. Boom, Kid Icarus. If I want to showcase the fact that the poor Mana hasn't been feeling super good, so he's been using some Swiss Alpine herbed Ricola, honey lemon echinacea, great tasting, soothing relief. If you have a sore throat, get yourself a Ricola. This is on my desk, and I am actually going to take one because I can kind of start feeling it in my throat. So I can show that. Or as we showed earlier, I have one more McDonald's toy. One extra one. This may go to a lucky viewer at some point, but I managed to get all of the Super Mario movie McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and that was pretty cool. So I can just show stuff like that, and I like that. I really enjoy the ability to do stuff like that, or in this case, to unwrap a throat lozenge. Lozenge is a good word, right? And just be like, yes. The lozenge of destiny. Look how seamless that was. It was like my hands are connected to whatever is in this frame. Hard to believe. I make it look like magic. Yeah, it looks like these are my hands. They're not, but anyway. So, Kristen Carlton, that's awesome. Yeah. So that camera, and that camera is like literally right here. It's just out of frame, and I've got a little device coming that will hopefully allow me to clamp the GoPro instead of how as it is now. Clamp it to the mic stand. I think that'll be cool. So, I love stuff like this. I really do. And then all these scenes. To me, I look at what I'm doing. I want to present something that's polished because I enjoy doing that. I want to surprise and delight. I want to work within the limitations I have and get the best that I can possibly get out of my streaming. And I do that not necessarily because I think it's going to help me grow, because frankly, some of the top streamers have the most basic of setups. But I do it because I approach this with an excitement about the art form. I want to be able to stream in a way that is constantly challenging me. And that's something that keeps me going. That's why 820 streams into this, I'm still having fun. And I can't even tell you, I mean, we have just had such an incredible journey. And Dave, I thought you would get that, because that's how you are too. I know it. But I would love to see your setup. I know for me, I've been thinking about upcoming purchases and what I want to get. I'm actually looking at a few solutions that are not super expensive, but in terms of upgrades, I'm looking at this year some moderate upgrades, but maybe down the line, depending on how things go, there are some significant upgrades I'd like to make. There's a part of me that would love to get, a proper DSLR camera set up, with a really shallow depth of field and get that nice foggy effect. But yeah. Right? Yep. And that is true. Now, David, the thing is, like, my streaming laptop was funded through streaming. But streaming revenue has, it's ebbed and flowed for years, and it's hard to pinpoint. So I'm starting to build up a little savings account of my stream income, and today we had a lot of fantastic donations. So hopefully some of the bigger stuff can come. But I also feel like I want to keep something there for if something breaks, and I'm getting close to the point. Laptops don't last forever. At some point, I'm going to have to get a new streaming rig, so I know that's going to be on the horizon. So I don't want to, get to a point where I'm like, I cannot function with this laptop anymore. I need to get something new, and I don't have anything. That's one of the problems too. So anyway, enough of all of that. Let's look at some other DS games before we wrap up, shall we? I think that might be fun. What am I gonna do here? Let me put this back up. There we go. Yeah, right. Let me put my. I sort of move some stuff around, so everything's a little bit askew. But yeah, if I wanted to. And just show you real quickly again, boop, here we are. This is my streaming setup for now with the device that I have now. If I push home, I can close the software. It's DS, so it resets, right? That's the way it works. And I'm going to go in here. We're going to go back to retro because we're going to do some retro games here. Boom, done. Oh, I love this overlay. I love this one. This one is so soothing. Look at this one. This one makes me happy. Just listen to that audio, right? That's good stuff, right? It's good. I like it. Anyway, it's soothing. It's nice. I enjoy that. But what I want to do now is I want to go back to this view and remove the cartridge here I was talking about earlier. The game card, as they began calling them in this era. I always try to be very careful with my new 2DS XL, considering with the capture card, this is a bit of a important item. It's important that it stays in working order. And then we're gonna try the legendary Starfy. So this is a game that I told folks about that ranked high on my list of games that I enjoy. And you can just see here in the art style, it's adorable. It's very Kirby-esque. Oops, I actually meant to have that go right there. Back in the day, we used to get these manuals, right? These instruction booklets. I love this, This is so good. I remember buying this new, being really interested in this. Hearing it was a sort of Kirby-esque style game. And just finding it to be really appealing. I played a little bit of it as a demo at a store. And these full color instruction manuals. Man, these are so cool. And this is a thick booklet. They don't make them like they used to. And there's even a section for notes. Hey, no worries. You do take care, David. Good night, Mana. Enjoyed the stream. I'm so glad you did. And we're just going to play a little bit more and then call it a night ourselves. But thanks for coming on in with the raid, for sticking around, for chatting. I'd love to see your setup sometime. So definitely keep me in mind. And let's just catch up sometime. It's been too long, my friend. shout outs to you. Have a lovely, lovely night's sleep. And we're going to do one of these right there for you. That's the man with a plan. Our fearless leader in Family Friendly Live. Last seen to the surprise of no one playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, David V. Kimball. Have a good one and sleep well. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend to come. And if I haven't actually properly said this in a stream, congratulations on your marriage. I'm so happy for you. And loved seeing some of those pictures and things show up. So say hello to Essie for me. All right. Now, let's get in to Starfy, shall we? See how this goes. This should be good. I like it. Okay. I believe we are in retro. Yeah, good. Okay. Right on. So here we are. The legendary Starfy. By the way, if anybody is new around here, if anybody's hanging out, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're having a really good time. Feel free to ask me anything. And if you like what you see, please consider a follow. So we're going to go into the adventure here. Let's see where we're at in this one. Play. Can I go back? I'll go back. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Let's go... What's in here again? It's been a long time. Hold on. I want to go to... We can go to the story. Get comfy on a couch or something and watch all of our cartoons starring our friend Mo. That's kind of cool. We can go back. Oh, no, that's saving. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. There we go. I think that is the first level there. Okay. We'll get there. Hang tight. All right. So stage 1. I think this is right. There we are. All right. We're going right into it. Okay. Yeah. Here we are. There we go. All right. So 1-1 in deep trouble. Look at that. Just flew off the screen. How cool is that? All right. So here we are. Look at our little Starfy. Oh my goodness, look at how good that looks, right? You can kind of go up in diagonals. This is all just with the D-pad. We can sort of float down to the bottom here. It's kind of cute. Let's put this up so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. It might help. And look at how now the ocean floor is there at the bottom. That's super cool. All right, so let's see. So this is just with the D-pad here, diagonals. One thing that the original DS Lite did not have, or the DS Lite did not have, was good diagonals on the D-pad. So I'm glad to be playing this on a 2DS XL, which is really good. New 2DS XL. We can spin, and it looks like that is it. We can spin. L and R don't appear to do anything. Select, nothing. Start. Predictably, here we are. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, huh? How adorbs. Love it. Look at that phone. Who remembers phones like that, huh? You remember? Anyway, that's pretty great. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. See, this is another thing I need to get my stream deck set up for. Configure buttons. Let's look at that. Maybe that'll help. Spin, star dash, jump, turbo swim, in water. Okay. I mean, I think that's going to be it. So we'll go with okay. All right. And back. Here we go. There we go. So we can kind of swim like that. That's right. Turbo swim. That's what we needed Starfy to do. And then we can go a little faster even. Whee! How fun. Oops. Yep, Starfy appears to be doing well. X button. Oh, X button. Hello, look at that. All right. Ooh, is there something we can do in there? No, maybe not. We can pick up some stuff, maybe. I'm not sure what these bubbles exactly do. I don't know. Honestly, it's been a while since I played this. All right. I can pop them. I don't think I want to go there yet. Man, it has been a while since I played this. I just remember liking... Look at that as you come out. Look as you jump. Whee! Oh, and you can even flutter flap down. Look at this. Hold on a second. This is amazing. So, whee! And then stuff like... whee! Woo! 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 That is seriously pretty amazing. All right. And then we can go down here. Ooh, yeah. All the good stuff. Oh, and we can flap those down. Okay. I don't think the bubbles actually do anything for us, but that's all right. Can we like run? Yeah, we can run. That's right. I thought we could. Whee! All right. There we go. And then we have a little special bonus. And that's it. That was actually not a bonus. That was actually the end of the stage. All right, so we'll go into 2-2. Wait, did I miss something? Hold on. I guess I have to do this one anyway, but I just wanted to show this off because I don't know how many people actually played Starfy. Huh? Okay. Talk. Hey, I like this. Okay. Hey, Starfy, how's your adventure? Want to take my, what is it, coddies? Coddies out on a walk? Take the coddies for a walk? Sure. Great, take care of them. I'll see you on the flip-flop. Not sure if that was the right thing to do, but all right. We got, oh my goodness. Is that just a save? What? Oh, hello. Oh, no. I just made myself dizzy. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was good. Am I doing this right? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Did I get them all? No, not yet. Let's try it again. Oh, did we get them all? Oh, I can't see anything that's going on right now. Whee! Okay. So there's that there. Anything over here? There's a little baddie. Seems like a good place to go. Let's try this. Wait, is this the exit already? Oh, Starfy, I lost 5 of my red pearls. Red pearls! Can you find them? Sorry, I'm too busy. Is that... sorry. Sorry, Hermit. Oh, are you just gonna... No. Nope. Oh, fine. I'll find them. I can do it. Here we go. 2, 3. Oh. 4, 5. Look at us. We did a thing. Now my fishy friends won't have to eat anything but the fanciest snacks. Come visit sometime. My pets love you. I can tell by the way they wag their gills. Oh, man. And then down we go. What is this, huh? Is that like the end? I think that's the end of the stage. Again, it's been a while. So we done everything here? I don't know. X for that. What does that mean? maybe just the bonus are where we left. So we're here now. You know what? It's been a while. So we can also go here. Look at, you know what? This is pretty cool. Notice in the background, I'm gonna zoom in on this. That column is actually 3D. That is a polygonal background element. In fact, I think that's all polygonal back there. I mean, those are sprites, the little kelp or whatever. But all of those big rocky outcrops, the little pillars and columns and stuff, that's all actually 3D. And that is pretty cool. Oops. There we go, now we can grab that. But look how good that looks. You know, along with the 2D sprite work in the foreground. This game to me is pretty amazing. It's an impressive game. I like how they do this. So this has a lot of charm, but it's actually a pretty technically impressive game. Oh, we can kind of do that. Ooh. Grab those. Ooh, I think we got hurt. I can't tell. Ah! No! There's so many places to go and things to see. Ah, there we go. Who's over here? Maps, globes, charts. They allow you to hold the entire world in your hands. It's like magic. Ah, yes, just talking about maps fills my heart with joy. They are my greatest passion. Let's try and go on this. But if I go back... Honestly, again, it's been a while. I've forgotten much of this. I might have to go look in the instruction manual again. Memory Martin's Starfy, indeed. It's Starfy. Now, I forget. Did you play Starfy? I already did. It's all good. I already found your friends. Sorry, Crazier and I are on a call. No worries. That's all right. I do want to give a shout out to you, Memory Martin. Let's give that shout out here. S.O. Memory Martin. If you don't know Memory Martin, one of our dear friends here and somebody who has helped so much. And I think right now Memory Martin is streaming. I think. So we can check out Memory Martin. We may have to go and raid Memory Martin after. Also, while we're at it, I want to... Is Dark Solid X still here? I don't know if Dark Solid X is planning a stream, but let me know if you are. I'll do a sneaky shout out like that first. But oh, I'm sleeping there. Can't go there. Oh wait, I can go there. Not streaming tonight. Okay, no worries, Solid. Well, when are you going to be streaming next? This weekend, presumably? And when are we going to get some sneaky little fighting game collaboration going? Ooh, what is this? Whoa! I didn't know this was a thing. Since when? I don't remember that. That's cool. Can I go like through there? No. Oh, you did the test of the YouTube stream tonight. How did it go, Memory Martin? Maybe tomorrow, Dark Solid X says. All right. Well, you know what? I don't think we've given a proper shout out this way, but not necessarily always family friendly, not necessarily playing Nintendo games, more Sony games, stuff like that. big AAA titles, but fighting games as well. And the first friend of Mana that I met in person, an amazing individual, someone with a giant heart, an amazing talent for cooking, streaming some Valheim. Perhaps I'll join you for that sometime with you and Dash Magnum. That's our friend Dark Solid X. It was good, Memory Martin says. Played Pokemon Unite with Krazer for 3 hours. No new subs, but still fun. Well, you know, that's one of the questions, right? Is you know, how's growth on the platform? But I want to say, I could be wrong on this, but I want to say that the general line of thought is that, you know, the things that you create on the platform outside of streaming is generally what draws people to subscribe, not as much the live streams. Whereas on Twitch, of course, it's all about live streams, not the content that's pre-recorded that's put on the channel. So it's sort of the opposite. Can we get these two companies to just kind of meet in the middle? That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? That would definitely help, I think. Look at this. What in the world? That's fun. Anything good here? I feel like, do I need to destroy all these? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not? I don't know. Probably not, actually, but it's incredibly, incredibly fun. I like the Dizzy Starfy. Alright. Oops. So that did not do anything. Oh wait, here we go. That's what I needed to do. The D-pad is so good on the new 2DS XL. This is very, very nice. Ah! I love the colors in this game too. Aren't they really nice and vibrant? So I remember picking this up for a relatively new DS Lite and just enjoying it so much. Bold adventurers are we. But let me ask y'all in chat, how are you doing? I think what we need to do, I think it's time that we, how am I doing this? I'm going to go here. Okay. Yep. This is what I'm going to do. It's getting to that witching hour. I will be turning into a pumpkin soon. And with that in mind, I'm going to cease the stream as it is currently. But not to worry, not ceased entirely, for you see, what I am going to do is I'm going to go here to this screen to play a little Animal Crossing New Horizons Pumpkin Mana. That's right, Dark Slot X. Let's put some New Horizons on the category here. There we go. Done. And I hope you've had fun this stream. Ooh, that's a little loud there. It is 11:20 on Isle Mana. You know, we're getting near the end of this stream. We have a visitor at the campsite. We'll check out the visitor. And let's see what makes Isle Mana so special. Let's share that with the camper. See what is going on over there. And thank you again to everybody who's in here, everyone who's new. Please, if anybody is someone new, feel free to ask me any questions in these waning hours of the stream. Love to answer any questions you might have. Ooh. Oh, that's the one we checked. I have a bunch of stuff I haven't checked yet. Still. Let's go back and do our quick daily check-in here. Oh, I did have a wonderful time talking to Blanche, by the way. Why, good evening, Bicrum. Let's chat. What a peaceful evening this is. If only the lovely day could go on, Bicrum. Boy, isn't that the truth. If only this lovely stream could go on and on. And on and on again. And on again. And on again. Do our daily there. I love the instrument case that Animate Barrel gave me. Thank you so much for that gift. There's our 7-day in a row bonus. This is my last stream before next week, so I wanted to really kind of do something fun with you all, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it ended up being a good one. I think it did. I'm pretty sure it did. I could be wrong. But, you know, we have a few new folks joining us and a few new friends of Mana. That's always exciting. Look at Renee over here. Hey there, Mana. I was hoping I'd see ya. What's the latest, Renee? Oh, blueberry pie. That sounds pretty good. I actually do like blueberry pie, to be honest. So maybe my face was one of delight? I don't know. Boy, it's funny having played New Leaf earlier in this stream and now to get into New Horizons just to see the advancement, of course, of the graphics. What a wild thing. Gar says, I just like pie. Doesn't matter the flavor. He's a simple man. Give Gar the pie, and Gar will be satisfied. Be it pumpkin, pumpernickel, be it pumpkin or pumpernickel. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. It became a tongue twister. Be it pumpkin or pumpernickel, Gar will be pleased. I thought I could do it. I couldn't do it. But, you know, a little pigeon milk in my coffee, that's probably a pretty good thing. That'd be satisfying. We'll go with that. Coming right up, he says. Gar, how did the rest of your stream go? It was so fun to raid you the other night. I watched quite a bit of it, but then I did have to go to bed. I brewed this cup especially for you. Drink up. Cool. Well, that's nice. I'll do just that. Will you look at that? Miss Click Live is live. That's exciting. Miss Click's been having a lot going on in life lately, so it's good to see Miss Click here on the platform again. Ooh, there is somebody that I find kind of interesting here. This is Patch the 13th, an Animal Crossing connection of mine, who is actually playing Kena Bridge of Spirits. That's on my 2 playlists, so that might be something to check out. Iron Rusty is playing Super Metroid. We might have to go and raid Iron Rusty. I don't see Memory Martin. So Memory Martin must no longer be streaming, I guess. I don't know. Gar says, my stream? I got rated by Nookrium after you left. I had 190 viewers. It was a glorious night. Oh my goodness. 190 viewers. That is far more than I have ever had by 100 people. I think I've only had 90 people concurrently in my stream, so that is awesome. Dark Solid X, memory is just a memory now. I suppose there you have it. But wow, Gar, that is so cool. Congratulations on that. I shouldn't have, you know what? I don't know why I made it about me. I shouldn't have compared it to me, but I suppose that's to say I can't even fathom such a big number there. So congratulations, Gar. And that is super cool. And I'm so glad. And wasn't it, I mean, it was just like so much energy on Tuesday. That was a really fun stream. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh my goodness. What is that face? What? Cashmere. Ah, do you live here? I'm Cashmere, a pleasure. I needed a little escape, darling, so here I am on this island, getting in touch with nature and such. I wasn't sure what I thought at first, but I'll tell you, I've really grown to like this place, baby. I don't know how that voice came about, but it kind of worked. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It kind of worked. Hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness. What even is that face? I love the tiny little eyes right there in the center. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I could definitely see wanting to have Cashmere join the island. That's tough. That's tough. That is actually a really kind of a fun character. I could definitely see. Let's take a look real quick and see who we have. I mean, I like Blanche. I like Eunice. I like Nan. I like Lolly. I like Sterling. I really like Eric and Lopez and Marina and Spork. Renee, I like Renee, and she's got a unique personality, the big sister type. I mean, maybe Nan, but I like that Nan is a musician and has like the whole grand piano thing. Okay, here's what we gotta do. We gotta look up Cashmere and see. Oh, PFC Stillwell. Good evening, Mana. Good evening, everyone. Welcome on in, PFC Stillwell. I'm gonna look up this character because look at this absolutely ridiculous looking, dorky looking character. I love it. This just makes me so happy. This is Cashmere. We just met Cashmere for the first time. Cashmere is adorable. What do you think of Cashmere? Cashmere, Animal Crossing, New Horizons. Let's look at Cashmere's house. What does Cashmere have in the house? That's gonna maybe make or break this one, and whether or not I want to try and get Cashmere to move in. Let's see. In New Horizons, it appeared. Oh. I kind of want Cashmere. Oh, I kind of want Cashmere. It's like a little log cabin with stone walls and stone floors. It's got a spinning wheel. Ah! I love it. I mean, I would feel bad with Nan not being here. But that is... Oh, dang. Yeah, Cashmere has an oddly shaped face, which is fun. That's what I'm digging. I don't know how I can share this with you because it's not actually an image. It's a WebM something. Here, let's open image in new tab and see if I can do it this way. That's better. It's a WebP, I mean to say. WebP file. I might be able to show it this way though. which is a little workaround, but it'll do. Excuse me. Yeah, this will work. Okay, let me show you. So we'll go down here and boop. Look at that. Oh, I don't know why it just like flickered, but okay. So that is the house. Isn't that a great looking house? I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. I kind of want cashmere. I kind of want cashmere. Oops, hold on a second. Look at that face. Look at, oh, I think I missed as cashmere was starting to move around, right? I'm gonna take a video of that nonsense. Because that is pretty fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna just see. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's talk with Cashmere. Get a little bit more used to Cashmere's personality. Getting away from my own island and flying to someplace completely different. Downright exhilarating. The whole island adventure thing. Yep. I like that, baby. What do we see? Cashmere's personality. It's a snooty personality. She loves makeup and gossiping. Man, I mean, Nan is pretty awesome. I don't want to just get rid of Nan, but I think we're gonna play it this way. If Nan is up for being replaced, it sounds toxic. I know it does actually. Still, it really does. But I kind of okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I usually loathe to go without basic amenities, you know, like an infinity pool or a heated bidet. I'm not doing the other voice anymore. Let me just see. Let me just see what happens. All right. Sure, I'll take a zap suit. Why not? Oh my gosh, just like the little way that her mouth moves. Oh my gosh. Wait, I think I just hold on a second. I do want to go over here. Oh, look. Here, there's a game that I got recently. It was on sale. Big Buck Hunter Arcade. Honestly, the only reason I got it is because the arcade 1-up, and it was like $1. And I was like, well, hey, I wouldn't need the arcade 1-up. Okay, is this the one? I just want to watch this video real quick. This is the one I think where she comes in and looks right at the camera. I think. Let's see. That'd be nice. Is this the one? Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Oi. Hello. Oh my gosh. She's adorable. I kind of if she's gonna displace Nan, I'm all in. I'm all in. Okay. So how are you doing, PFC Stillwell? What's new? How was your day? Do you have any plans for the weekend? No, go ahead and tell me the rules. Why not? Anything exciting? Okay. Oh, I'm getting tired. Gotta choose the color of card, and then I get the zap suit. Okay. Let's begin. Alright, we're not going to give this too much time, because this is going to be the end of the stream here, but if it's red... Is it red like my favorite high heels or black like my favorite party dress? Oh my gosh. PFC Stillwell says, I don't know how you find that adorable. I will see that face in my nightmares. It's red. Mary Martin's online. Let's check the answer. It was red. We get a zap suit. PFC Stillwell, it is quite the face, is it not? But I sort of just, I dig it. It's so funny. I'm down. Look at that smile, too. It's so funny. Okay. Doing all right? Just got home from work? Nice. Was it a decent day? Did it go by quickly? Okay. I get that, Cashmere. I get it. All right. All right. So are you going to stay here? Then live here. Aha, I'm not actually joking. No. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Oh. No. No. Go for it. So, all right, we'll play a little game. We can make this happen. You work at a sports arena, so it went by as quick as the game did. I didn't know that, PFC Stillwell. Okay. Right on. Do you mind me asking what sport? You don't have to give me specifics or anything like that, but just, you don't have to tell me which arena or anything like that. I just, All right, let's do this. I'm nervous. Very good, very good. In that case, let's get this game underway. Now focus. What kind do I think it is? Heart, diamond, spade, or club? It's a club. Because she likes club. Oh, it's a spade. I knew it. You are the victor, and yet you also are the loser because you don't get to move. That face. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to try it again and, see if she'll actually move. Okay, here, we have another shot. So, move here. You're not always saying these things, right? Look at that face, too. And come live here. I feel like you just need to move. Okay. So, no games. Fine, we'll play a game. Oh, you work at the Moda Center for the Portland Trailblazers. What? What? That's awesome. Just a little north of me. Very cool. Right on. The Moda Center. I don't follow basketball that much, but the Moda Center, that's actually also used as like a convention center during the off season. Isn't that right? I think, isn't that where the Portland Retro Gaming Expo is held or nearabouts? I think it is. I want to say it is. I could be wrong on that. In which case, next year I plan on being there. Or this year, I mean to say, 2023. It is actually 2023 now. Oh, man. Okay, what was spade last time? I think this time it's diamond. I almost went spade. Not a convention center. The convention center is a different place, but it's very close. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. So the Moda Arena is actually the court, and yeah. I should have known that. I could have guessed it, but it's been a while since I've been in that area. I did go to the Portland Retro Expo once, but a Retro Gaming Expo once, but it was several years ago at this point. But I look forward to going back. Cashmere, I really want you to stay. So, yeah, what do you do if you don't mind me asking? And if you don't have to answer. I don't want to ask too many personal questions and things like that. But I'm curious now, But if you'd rather not say, don't even hesitate. Yeah, the Moda is used for the Blazers, the Portland Winterhawks hockey team, and concerts. Yeah, that's right, the Winterhawks. Yep, I do recall hearing that. Which I do want to see the Winterhawks at some point. I've not yet, but... Oh, she's checking with Resident Services. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting, but I checked with Resident Services. I have bad news. We expect this. There isn't room on this island for a new home to be built. They turned down my request to live here. It's okay, but I have an idea. Perhaps I could ask someone living here if they'd give up their place for little old me. Maybe someone's looking for a change, you see. Change is good. It's a good idea. If it's non, you're in. Nope. Oh, nice. Oh, right on, PFC Stillwell. The retail stand. Nice. Well, that's good. A retail lead. Very cool. I find it fascinating. I really do. What I don't find fascinating is why resident services would suggest lolly. So with that, that's just a big fat no for me. So sorry. That's going to be a no. No, I am not. Actually, please don't. Lolly is a good friend. And I may give it another try. You seem like a cool sheep, but the fates did not align. I said I'd give it one chance since it is 11:40. So let's go over here and let's sit here. A little bit of joy on her face. PFC Stillwell says it's fun, especially working the concerts that come through. I've seen so many legends. Oh, that's cool. I bet you do see a lot of really amazing artists come through there for sure. That makes a lot of sense. Well, friends, I don't know what to do, but I'm going to take a quick peek at some streamers. Let's do family friendly as the as the filter there. Come on. Oh, live channels that are family friendly. Let's also do this. Let's go family friendly live. Are there any family friendly live folks that are currently online? Oh, who is this? Oops. This is perhaps someone new. I love this because they are actually doing exactly my plan that I tried starting last year, but didn't actually follow through on. This is Jate Live, trying to beat every Zelda in 2023 in order of release. Yes, I don't know how much they are going to be doing this, but they are actually currently where I am, Link's Awakening, although they're playing the deluxe version. I wonder if they played the original version. I don't know that I know Jate Live, actually. So this may actually be the perfect thing for us. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, wait a minute. What are they? They're not playing that. They're playing... What are they playing? Hold on. Let me mute this on the stream real quick so I can take a listen. And Club Tortimer, nobody is on right now. So I think...
Player racing game. So.
Right now... There we go. I'm going to go like so. I feel like they're playing something. It's like a modded something. I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know Jate Live. I feel like I should go introduce myself, especially after we had the big family-friendly live double raid. So let's do that. I'm nervous. Sometimes I'm nervous to meet new people. It's a thing. It's a thing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Wachow. Oh. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Wachow. No! 3, 2, 1, and boom. Wachow, wachow, boom, boom, boom. Third time's the charm. There, we finally got it. If you ever come up for a hockey game, hit me up. My dad used to work for the Winterhawks, so I go as often as I can to a game. Nice! Yeah, hockey that's the thing I enjoy. I enjoy watching hockey, so you might see me doing that at some point for sure. Because yeah, like I said, that's up my alley. So yeah, but let's go ahead and meet this new Jate Live, who has a bachelor's in digital art and design, where they focus primarily on motion graphics and projection mapping. Nice. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's just see here. Oops, let's see. And no. Let's see here. If you're interested, okay, so there's, let's see here. He's played Zelda 1, 2, and A Link to the Past. All right, let's do it. It's now or never. Let's go meet someone new. Jate Live. So this is about Jate. I don't know much. Never met him. But anyways, it says, after more success than I deserve, I felt a call. I'm paraphrasing. Felt a call from God. And started a Discord-based community and live stream to get the opportunity to remind my online gamer family that there is a God who loves you, cares about you, and wants the best for you, and I do too. So that's this person here. Again, don't really know too much about Jade, so we're gonna go in here without any expectations here. But I like to meet new people. Hockey is life, PFC Stillwell says. I really like hockey. So, yeah, bear with me, everybody. We're going to give this this fella a follow, I think. Because I don't think I'm not currently following. And I try to follow everyone on Family Friendly Live. Wait a minute. I'm following. What? I guess I just never made it to a stream yet. I feel so out of the loop. I'm so bad at this. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. Raid, Jate Live, boom. Starting that up. So, friends, the raid has been created. Go Knights, go! Oh, you know, I'm actually right now, I'm rooting Kraken. That's, you know, I lived up in Washington for a while, so that's where my allegiances lie. Just saying. But in general, I should say. But this is our raid call. Gar, good night, Mana. Thank you so much. Mana Splash raid. Let's go ahead. Send some love to Jate Live now. And some hugs and all that good stuff as well. Thank you to everybody who came in. All the people who followed. All the people who cheered and subscribed. In order to get that all-time high of a hype train. Thank you so much for that. That was a lot of fun. A lot of wonderful conversations to be had today. Thanks for the raids. And it's just been a joy getting to hang out with all of you more and more. So do good, be well, stay safe and healthy. I'll catch you next time, next week. Bye-bye.